Welcome back to the Slanted Attic Experience. I'm your host, Tyler, and this is episode 67. Gray and Sammy are in the attic for the first time, and this one goes absolutely everywhere. Gray's a finance guy who won't tell you what he actually does, and a diehard Tennessee volunteer whose seasonal blood pressure concerns his doctor. Then we have Sammy, who's a Richmond native and Virginia Tech alumni who will talk your ear off and make you glad that he did. We open with the Mike Vrabel drama, the A.J. Brown trade, Titans history, and whether Mike Tomlin would last 5 minutes coaching another franchise. Then we go deep. Supply chain management, the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapse, why the ocean deserves more fear, and then somehow land on the inventor of the pool noodle. NIL, James Franklin at Virginia Tech, Hendon Hooker at Tennessee, the Squatty Potty, Allbirds pivoting to AI, Palantir, China's critical mineral lead, a Masters bet that paid off, what Richmond looks like from the outside, and visiting Las Vegas all find their way in before we close things out. Honestly, one of the most entertaining first appearances we've ever had in the attic. Let's get right into it. All right, we're live, and we are in the studio, live on camera, with two long-awaited guests. This has been a work in progress for a while. We've been in here testing out the equipment before, and they are finally here. So I'd like to welcome Sammy and Gray to the podcast room, to the Slanted Attic Experience. So before we get started here, fellas, for those of you that have listened to this podcast before, you know I do a little intro, so all the topics will be listed out. But I'm going to ask these guys to introduce themselves really quick, and then we're going to get talking about a very hot topic in the sports realm right now.
Let's go. My name's Gray Adelman. Tyler and I have known each other for a few years now.
That's right.
You know, Sammy and I came over and tested the equipment recently, and we're like, all right, we got to get on. Tyler
Got to do
graciously invited us on, so... You know, what's the name of the fan base? I'm thinking the Addicts. Is that the name of the fan base? But shout out everyone I've been listening to recently. So cool, yeah, excited to be on.
I'm Sammy Atchison. Known Tyler for several years now. We both are Hokies. Go Hokies. We'll see how that football team turns out this year. But yeah, like Gray said, came over here, want to say February, and as soon as we got in here, we put the headphones on, and Tyler, Gray, and I started talking, and next thing you know, like an hour went by, and he's like, yeah, you guys need to get on here. And after only like 5 reschedules, we are here.
Yeah, that's right. I'll take blame for the reschedules.
I'm at fault too. I was out of town last weekend during our initially scheduled reschedule.
Yeah. My guy over here was like, would you guys be offended if I just went to France? And I was like, no, dude, definitely go to France.
Of course,
bro. This might be episode 69. So
really.
So 60 comes out next week. I think I have like 6 or 7 in the bank.
6, 7.
I shouldn't have said that.
Good grief.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, I might have to move it around so we get episode 69 for this glorious podcast.
Yeah.
But appreciate you guys coming over today. Excited to do that.
Thanks for having us on.
Thanks for having us, man.
Yes. It's really interesting with all the fucking wires and everything.
It is. It is.
Took some time to set it up.
No kidding. I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
But, hot topic. I'm sure everybody and their mother has seen it this week. Mike Vrabel. Is he going to have to step down? People are calling for his head, resignation, whatever. Although, you know, we've seen plenty of NFL players do things of this caliber. So, craziness.
Yeah, I think my opinion, you know, as being a humble Titans fan to live through the Mike Vrabel experience, you know, I've seen a lot of tweets saying, you know, maybe that's why the Titans fired him, not because he was doing well as a coach, but maybe they knew about Dianna Russini in the background.
Interesting.
You know,
could be actually. I mean, honestly,
I think it's weird. I think it's weird because, you know, I feel like when you've seen other coaches do that, it's like with a like staff member, like the Michigan coach or like the Celtics coach. So like, you know, I don't know if outside of the office per se, you know, it really will make a difference, but we'll see. I mean, it seems like they're like going through the walk of apologies and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it's interesting because they clearly have not communicated to each other. Like, what are we gonna say?
No.
Let's line up our stories, because they have Vrabel saying, "I'm going to therapy, and I'm gonna make amends. I messed up."
Right.
Russini is full on denial still, and so then she starts saying, "It was a girls' trip in Vegas." And then now pictures are surfacing from 6 years ago.
When he was the Titans coach, is what I was saying.
And it's like, good God. There's no way to walk it back now that you're this deep in a hole.
Yeah, she's deleted her Twitter account.
Yeah, and
So
her
like
whole
that's
life
pretty good.
was basically Twitter and interviewing folks and then tweeting about it and posting it on Twitter.
Right.
And you go and look back at like past interviews in the last 6 years of them together, and you're like, well, good God, this adds up.
Right.
This adds up, and it does not look
I mean,
good
this
now.
may be terrible to say, but I feel like, people always kind of thought she was, not to that degree, but like that's kind of how she was getting views here and there.
Perceived. Like her
Yeah,
media
perceived,
perception.
exactly.
A little flirty.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean,
People forget we have cameras everywhere nowadays, even up to like 15 years ago. Like, you can't get away with shit anymore. It's like seeing some of these old politicians on the
I say
TV.
this to
like,
Sammy before.
we know you did this. Like, there's literally a fucking video.
So I've said
of you
this to
doing
Sammy
this.
before, and this may be a hot take, but that's a great topic to bring up because I think the heyday of the serial killer's over. Like
100%.
Like you can't be a serial killer anymore. Like there's between the data on your phone pinging. I feel like half of violent cases are solved these days by like, all right, let's just look at the phone data.
Right.
yeah, the paper trail is no longer, but the digital trail
It's
will
like
catch
worse.
you
Yeah,
every single time.
100%. Have you guys seen the flock cameras they're putting up around Richmond here?
No.
They're like license plate readers. It's Palantir
they have
data
those
collection.
actual, yeah.
Oh my
They're
goodness.
just getting their greedy little hands, bro.
Exactly.
On everything. Your license or your registration's expired for 2 months. They ping you. They don't even have to pull you over anymore. Like
right.
shit like that. And then
gotta stop
I'm sure
AI.
that's for like compounding offenses. Like they do find you're a serial killer, right? They're like, this is how we can arrest you because you have like outstanding warrant or this or that, not necessarily related to like, it's how they did RICO stuff with the mob.
Yeah.
They caught him for something else and then rolled it up by creating a whole new judicial court system around that.
Al Capone, didn't he get on like tax evasion?
Tax
or something?
evasion.
Yeah, IRS got him.
It is crazy though. Like I can't steal a car anymore.
Did a car get stolen on Broad Street though, like a few weeks ago?
Say it again.
I thought a car got stolen on
Yeah,
Broad
it
Street
did.
like a few weeks ago.
Yeah, it did. I
Off
didn't
like
see
a
that.
lot on Broad Street.
Yep.
Was it that low laner? Have you ever seen on Patterson? The
No,
low
it's not.
laner?
Yes,
Like, can't
it's always
drive it.
parked there, and then they jack it up on like bricks and just leave it there over the winter. I'm like, it doesn't really look cool, and it probably is terrible for the car, the suspension, the tires.
Yeah, it was like diagonal 30-degree wheels.
Like you do your thing, bro, but like you're just wasting money. I feel like at this point.
And he had two of them at one point. I used to live across the street from him.
Oh, really?
And I
Is he cool? I mean,
he was exactly the guy you'd think he was. He was
okay,
like,
all right.
I've been playing Fortnite for 36
the
hours.
owner of a vape shop.
And yeah, actually, that is.
I don't know, but that seems like that's the vibe.
That is his vibe. That is his vibe.
See, after that comment, my Dianna Russini comment doesn't sound as bad. I'm just kidding. Oh, man.
Oh my God.
Sheesh. Oh, little off topic but like on
like it.
Russini, I think it's going to be a done deal because money is power. But I've heard there's rumors that the AJ Brown trade is kind of in jeopardy because of Russini and Vrabel, because Rossini's husband's on the Eagles.
Really?
And then Vrabel's the Patriots.
Oh,
no.
And
That's right,
that's
because
like
the Pat-
apparently been in
That's
in
the only
limbo
spot.
since this popped up.
So I've also heard that the cap hit will be significantly less if they wait till after June 1st to trade AJ Brown because of his like clause in his contract.
The cap for the Eagles will
Yes,
be worse.
so
they're
they
trying to get
would
rid of him.
save like $20 million or something like that by trading him after the June 1st deadline. I don't know exactly how it works, so I think that also plays a part. But that's hilarious. I think he'd be a good fit for the Bills. I think the Bills should trade for him.
I think, dude, he's a beast. Hey, people forget the Titans got fleeced to get J.J. Brown to the Eagles too. So I didn't know we were on the Titans fleecing podcast over here.
What'd you think? You saw who'd y'all take? You had number
Treylon
3.
Burks, who only has one career touchdown catch, and it was last year for. He got traded the Commanders and had like 3 catches, and one of them was that sick one-handed catch, and then that was his first. I'm pretty sure his first career touchdown. He's with the Titans for 4 years, so. And it was a 1-to-1. It's like, let's trade like a near all-pro receiver for like a hypothetical 14th pick in the draft.
Right.
Like, it's because they didn't want to pay him $20 million, and like now $20 million looks like nothing.
Oh yeah.
It's like, I feel like you got to pay these guys more. Like whenever they're like, it's either like generational talent or walk. Like kind of how the Dodgers and Yankees get all these guys.
Yes.
Like it's just like you just gotta pay up, dude. Like
don't get me started.
Like paying up works. Like I feel like more times than not when it's like a proven player like that.
Yeah, and you've seen it with a bunch of these teams who've won Super Bowls over the last probably 5 to 10 years. I think that was the huge shift. Before that, it was building a culture and a team and like a winning mentality. That's why you saw the Pats do it so many times. The Steelers were in there. Even the Giants won a few times.
Right.
Like these teams won again and again because they were a culture of guys that were the best football team. Yeah. Nowadays, you're totally right. You have to retain the talent via monetary, not donation, but like you have to secure the contract. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You can't. I don't think you can build it. Like not to say there's no culture in like a sports room anymore, like a locker room or whatever, but like you have to. You have to pay the. You have to figure out how to use the cash to get the talented players there. Because that's what it's all about anymore. Same with college now.
It reminds me. I was about to say, let's keep it to pro for a minute here, but like the same thing with NIL, dude. NIL and like, but yeah, I totally agree with the NFL stuff. Like, you know, the Eagles team that won, it was like a bunch of like Georgia and Alabama and Ohio State football players. It's like, yeah, they have so much swagger, but it's because they're like really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
They arguably should have won like the last 3 seasons.
I think so too.
Their team is so good. Yeah, I think coaching is kind of mediocre. Sirianni was, but their coaches are getting poached because they're winning.
Yeah,
I mean that's hard too. But
also they're like the one team in fan base. I mean, I would say Tennessee is pretty delusional themselves, but like the Eagles, their first Doug Peterson, that was their first Super Bowl, right?
Yeah,
and they got rid of him so fast. What was it, 2 years after?
Yes.
Like they were trying to get rid of Sirianni. If he didn't win the Super Bowl that year, he's probably gone, dude.
Yes.
Was Doug Peterson the year of the Brady pass that he dropped?
The Philly special.
The Philly special.
Yeah. And then he's coach for the Jags now. Isn't he?
Yeah.
They did really well this year.
Yeah,
they look great.
They're expected to do well. I have zero like data on them, but I just keep hearing that they're going to do well, and their record was well. I don't think I watched a second of them play, but everything I saw was like, oh.
They were pretty good. They just fade at the end of the season. Like that's all that they always do.
Is that a Trevor thing or is that a?
I mean, Trevor. So Trevor got blown up, didn't he? Because or maybe that was that 2 years ago, or Al Shire like blew him up.
It's been the last few seasons, I think, because he had. I mean, I don't think I've watched those games. I don't necessarily he's won or lost the football game, which is tough because I think. You want a quarterback that's going to win you or lose you the football game. You want the fate in his hands, not necessarily some of the other players.
I mean, they were the Bills, right? The Bills, that was like a devastating loss for the Jags. And it was Josh Allen but to your point, Josh Allen won that game for him.
Right.
You have to have someone to overpower them. I mean, how many years did we watch the exact same game where we're like, there's no way that the Chiefs pull
Patrick
this off.
Mahomes has
There's no way
left.
that the Chiefs pull this off. And after like 4 years, you're like, when they don't pull it off, you are shocked because it's like if they have like a little bit of a chance, like a slim little second, 80 yards to go, you're like, they'll probably pull it off.
It might happen.
It might happen because of Pat Mahomes.
And then they get a number 9 pick in the draft this year. I'm like, Pittsburgh, I'm living in fucking misery over here. I'm like, we haven't had higher than like a 19th pick in like 20 seasons.
All right, so we talked about this. When we were here last time, we were talking about this, but like, Do you think any other coach other than Tomlin who gets no playoff wins in like 9 years straight, like they would have been gone by year 4 or 5, right?
I think so. I mean, especially in today's market.
Yeah.
I mean, we've talked about it extensively on the Sports Room podcasts. Good plug there. Go check that out. There's 7 of those out there. Coach retention is not a thing anymore. You win or you're out. It's very prevalent in the Premier League. We see it a lot in NFL especially, and even NBA, college basketball, college football. It's starting to become more of a thing. Turnover. You need to win. I mean, to secure media deals, bring value to your program. Anyways, Pittsburgh, long history, traditional football team.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily think it might have been Tomlin. I think it might have been the organization. If another guy was doing that mediocre for that long, I think he would have stayed as well.
You bring up a good point because I haven't really thought about this, but I feel like Pittsburgh is like the antithesis to like NIL, to all this stuff going on. And like, I mean, yeah, they had to get rid of Tomlin, but who do they get? McCarthy, who seems like the guy you want there for like 15 until his career is done. And that's their 4th head coach ever? Isn't that like 4th?
I don't know about ever. It's 4 in like 40 or 50 years at least, or something like that. Probably even longer.
Which is like you don't see that ever.
Right. And this, I would have really liked. What is it? Steelhouse from L.A. Kubiak, who went to the Raiders. Those were 2 guys on my list that I would like to see. Like he is our oldest coach. His first day in the building. Yeah. He's our oldest coach ever. None of our other coaches have ever reached. He's like 63 or whatever.
Yeah.
They've been let go or stepped down before they've been that age.
So Cower was younger than McCarthy is now?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Did you want, now I'm blanking his name, the Ravens coach?
Harbaugh?
Yeah. Harbaugh. Did you want him? Was that up for discussion? Or did you guys already have McCarthy at that point?
I think that was up for discussion.
Yeah.
I don't think as a fan.
Went to the Giants first,
he went to the Giants. As a fan, I didn't really want to see Harbaugh. As a logistical move, it wouldn't have been a terrible decision. I think he was a decent choice for the coaches that were out there, honestly. But yeah, he went to the Giants, and then the Ravens guys, like, I don't really know who he is.
Yeah.
I have no idea who he is.
He was like the one I really didn't know.
Yeah. So that was interesting. But oh my God, I'm so jealous of their first round pick. They drafted that guard from Penn State. He's a fucking monster. Yeah. He's going to be so good.
The guy who was like helping the assistant push the, like, you know, that video? He's getting tormented at Ohio State. Yeah. I root for guys like that, bro.
Hell yeah.
I root for guys like that.
You want to see them succeed, for sure.
Yeah.
I love seeing them get up there, especially someone in his position. It's like, you know, maybe the name's not as in the spotlight.
Yeah, for sure.
Seeing a video like that and then like going into the pros.
Yeah.
I'm
for sure.
For that guy
plus, he's getting $20 million signing bonus.
That never hurts.
Yeah.
That's
feels good.
Never a problem.
But back to like Harbaugh, it's like from a Steelers fan perspective, I feel like you know what you're gonna get. You've been playing against this guy. You're gonna get success during the regular season, and 1 or 2 wins in the postseason, then squeak one here in maybe.
Right.
Like a Titans fan perspective, it's like I'll take that every day of the week. like when you're like when Titans, like when Vrabel was good, he was making some deep runs, and it's like it's like, dog, we're just happy to be there at that point. Like it's so up and down, on and off, to where it's like now after the past few seasons, it's like, you know, Vrabel they were 7-3 with 7 games left going into Monday Night Football against the Chiefs, his second to last year, and we led the league in injury. And then we lost 7 straight. We were the number 1 seed, and then we lost 7 straight. And then the next year, his whole team was hurt. So, like, Tannehill was gone. Henry got hurt. Like, it's like, you know. But, that's tough. All I'm saying is, from my perspective, it's like when you see a coach like that come around, it's like, sure. I like Saleh, though. I think Saleh's kind of a beast. He's kind of like the culture-first type guy.
I like Saleh a lot. I think ownership gave him a lot of issues in New York. So
I mean, dude, the Jets are like an unwinnable team, too. It's like, I feel bad to say it, but like,
it's true.
I mean, the Patriots have gotten a free win from them at least once, not twice a year for like 30 years now.
Well, as a Redskins football team Commanders guy, I can say
y'all drafted well.
We did. I'm excited, very excited, because after 26 years of living this life, I finally 2 years ago walked into work on Monday and was like, let's talk football. Because, I mean, my whole life was like, we are dog shit. Like, we are not
you
doing
guys are
well.
terrible.
We've been terrible
RG3.
my whole life. I've
RG3.
never seen a Super Bowl other than, or playoffs other than, the RG3 year.
RG3.
And then with his
Kirk
knee.
for a second, he was all right. And then, I mean, you guys, I don't know, a perennial injury QB-ridden team.
Yeah.
So, hopes to Jane Daniels being all right, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
I agree.
Yeah.
Sonny Styles is a beast, though.
yeah,
That
he's
linebacker
so
is-
nasty.
He's a beast.
I will say this, though.
Like, that's
it
what
was,
I thought the Titans were going to draft, and then we got his teammate. But we'll go into
was
that later.
anyone else surprised? I mean, like, I loved that pick, but I was very surprised 2 Ohio State linebackers went in the top 5.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Giants,
crazy.
and then
When Arbel
6.
Reese gets like they're putting the word edge is crazy. Like my brother-in-law texted me earlier today, like just in general, the word edge. It's like one of them is like a hand down 280-pound D end, and then the next guy is like a stand up 200. Like Arbel Reese is like he was like a stand up linebacker who like rushed on 3rd down.
right.
But like David Bailey, edge, is like a hand in the ground. Like he can do it all, but he's a bigger guy, you know?
Right.
It's just crazy that term edge. It's like basically if you're anything other than like a safety or like a hand down interior lineman, you're an edge on
Right.
defense.
Oh, I mean, everyone's so freaking jacked these days
Yeah.
and so much faster
Right.
than anyone's ever seen. Like, when you see 300 pounds moving on a 40,
That's true.
and they're hitting sub 5s like without an issue.
Yeah.
It's like
These guys are
if
fast.
someone was doing that in the 80s or 90s, they would have been like, this guy is Superman.
This guy's
like,
Wilt
Right,
Chamberlain.
exactly. Well, yeah, like you think of like
Literally 2 feet taller than everybody else on the court. Yeah.
you think of like old school like DNs like Lawrence Taylor or Reggie White or people like that. It's
yeah,
like
that's why they
those guys
dominate.
are like hands in the ground linemen. It's like Micah Parsons, like that dude can play
Good
coverage. Like
grief.
he's like these guys can cover the whole field. It is crazy, and I think that is why it's kind of morphed into that like kind of all. It's kind of like an athlete. It's like the athlete.
Right.
Like, it's like a
Right.
combo
Yes.
guard. They can do anything.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because I mean, you look at Micah Parsons and you're like, that's an animal on defense. Like, I do not want to get in front of him.
Yeah.
But then on the flip side, if you're like a 190-pound quick cornerback, but then you line up against DK Metcalf, it's like this is also a tank.
Yeah. Right.
That you're staring at.
That is
That
true.
also looks like he could probably be on the other side of the field.
Yeah.
Coming at you, and I wouldn't want to face off against that guy. That dude's
I agree.
like 20-year-old picture
Yeah.
with the other
But like
guy.
the tight
just
ends
so
on the other
jacked.
side, like the Kenyon Sadiq guy from Oregon who got
Yeah, he's
drafted,
gonna
like
be nuts.
he's gonna be
God.
filthy, but he looks like DK Metcalf.
Yeah, he
bro.
does.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
he
like
does.
these guys don't need to block anymore, really. A tight end like that, like they will, like they're big enough to, but like you're expecting them to block 300-pound guys moving like so fast.
Right. And so many defensive schemes are different and require linebackers or edge rushers to drop back into the flat for man coverage and like to cover these zones. It's gotten so much
And
more
like guard like
complex.
running backs, dude, who are like way fast in theory, way faster and shiftier than they are, but like some of these guys can like lock those guys down, dude.
That's what I said. Not a problem for TJ Watt.
Like
right?
like how can true. What about like how can you lock down like an Alvin Kamara out of the backfield? Like those guys are like twice his size and like way twice as much as you do.
Like 5 years ago, Alvin Kamara.
Well, yeah, fair enough. You know, I got my Tennessee bias going on over here, but
Yeah.
Are you from Tennessee?
that's where I'm from.
Okay.
Born and raised. Home sweet home to me. Tyler, what do you think about the Steelers' first pick? What Iheanacho? Is that I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it. Tackle. I think it was a panic pick. That's kind of what everybody on I frequent the Steelers
Well, the Makai
subreddit.
Lemon thing, right?
Yes.
Did you see that, Sammy?
He was
Makai Lemon.
he was on
No.
the phone with Omar Khan, our GM, and then the
Steelers,
Eagle
yeah.
and then
Oh,
the
the
Eagles
Eagles swooped
traded
in.
up and took him.
Pun
I didn't like
intended.
that pick regardless. I didn't.
You're okay with it
Yeah.
then?
I would not necessarily. I think they should have picked somebody else at that spot,
Yeah.
but.
Okay.
We just signed Michael Pittman, who's like a 2-3 receiver.
Yeah,
so
for
he's going to fit the same exact body style, like routes as
Yeah.
Makai Lemon. I was
Is
like, why?
Makai Lemon a big guy or shifty guy?
No, he's a little smaller, but
Okay.
like
Can he not play slot?
that's what he would play slot.
Okay,
but Pittman
okay.
also plays
Okay.
some slot
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So like we just signed another guy I'm not sure why we want to reach. Like, I think he's going to be good.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But why do we want to reach for this guy where we just signed somebody at that position?
Yeah.
Broderick Jones, I think that's also, like, Broderick Jones got injured last year.
Yeah.
Got, like, a hand or an elbow came down on his head, and word on the street is he had to get a spinal fusion, so he may never play again.
I heard the draft guys saying, if anything,
terrible.
for the Steelers, this guy's like a safety blanket for
Yes.
Broderick Jones. Like, I mean, if you're going to convince Aaron Rodgers to come back, convince him
Yeah.
that you got a good tackle to defend
Yeah.
him.
Yes.
Are your hopes high?
No.
For okay, I was about to say
Absolutely not.
you got Rodgers and McCarthy. Like, obviously, 15 years ago, that was one of the best duos out there.
So I'll say a few things. Number one, I'm excited because this is the first year that we've made a lot of moves and kind of done things. You know, my entire fandom of the Pittsburgh Steelers, we've literally been the same coach, the same quarterback, the same players. Like, the last about 3, 4, 5 seasons, we finally started to make some trades, like move some guys around, acquire some players during the season, like get rid of some coaching staff, like finally moving some shit around. Do I think Mike McCarthy was the right choice? Optimistically, sure, but definitely not. Like,
He
he's
seems
not.
like he kind of fits the mold of what it's
Yes.
been, you know? It's
Right.
just like a new face, same system type thing.
Yes. So I'm just interested. I'm hoping, since he's like an offensive minded guy, we'll get a little more creative on the offensive side of the ball. Brought in a new defensive guy. So I'm just hoping for something new.
Question for me is, you know, obviously they won a Super Bowl together, right? He and Rodgers, correct?
yes.
What was there? Not a falling out, but he left Green Bay eventually, and I know that they drafted, was it Jordan
It was
Love?
Love, yeah.
And then Rodgers wasn't happy about that. Like, what? Like, do you know what their
So-
relationship has been over
so a
those
few
years and
things.
back to now?
A few things. Sorry, bro. That's what happens during that time. A good
Yeah,
organization is
for
going to
sure.
draft a guy they like and have him sit behind you and eventually replace you.
Right.
Like, is what it is. Number two, a coach has never won a Super Bowl with one team and gone on to win a second Super Bowl with a different team as a head coach. So McCarthy is not the guy to do that.
Is that really?
Yes.
Is that true?
Because Andy Reid never won with the Eagles.
I was
my thought
actually
was Andy
exactly
Reid, but
about to say that. Yeah.
Yep.
That's a wild
So,
stat.
So, don't know too much about their interpersonal relationship between Rodgers and McCarthy, but I mean, come on, guys. You're professionals. This is your job. You know, like if it needs to happen, let it happen. But I think we took Drew Aller, so I don't think necessarily we're expecting Rodgers to come back, because we have Mason Rudolph as well, who I think fits like a good backup slot. So I think we're going to play Howard against kind of Aller, see who fits, and then maybe cut the other guy, deal him, something like that.
Yep.
So.
I mean, a guy like Mason Rudolph, you know, he started for the Titans for a while. He started a handful of games for the Steelers, but they bring him back. It's like, other than like a good punter, is there any better position to be than a backup QB? But Mason Rudolph's probably made a lot more money than the typical backup, you know? Because like his deal with the Titans was, I think, $10 million for a year or something.
Right.
So
Yeah, he's like the quarterback room is extremely interesting in the NFL. You're telling me there's 20 guys in the world that can play this position. You know what I mean? Like, the NFL is one of the largest sports organizations. You have, like, obviously soccer, FIFA, all that stuff. I think that's probably the only one that's worldwide, globally larger.
Yeah.
But like, everybody wants to be a quarterback on a football team, and you're telling me there's maybe 40 guys that are qualifying good enough to be a starter. Mason Rudolph is one of those fringe, maybe like 45 to 50 guys. So you'd be willing to bring him in for a $10 million year because he can bring your team probably by himself 4 or 5 wins. Overall, that'll get you to a median marginal playoff team. You know what I mean? It's so tough to evaluate these guys. That's why we see so many reaches for quarterbacks.
Well, that's why you see guys like
Kirk.
and
That's
also
why Kirk Cousins has been. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
so much money, man.
I was
Good
going
for
to say
him.
Charlie Whitehurst, clipboard Jesus, but like guys like that, it's like convince me there's not some 26-year-old who can sling it way better than they can. But at that point, it's like, this guy's like an extra coach on the sideline too.
Yeah.
And I hate
paying
it
him
for
for that.
Kirk Cousins, like you said. Like, I hate it for him. Like, part of me still believes after what was his Viking season 2 or 3 years ago now.
Yep.
It's like he was balling during that season.
They had a great.
And like, he didn't do great with the Falcons. His team wasn't great. He had a rookie receiver, Drake London, like Darnell Mooney, and like a bunch of okay guys.
Right.
probably no O-line. It's like, I did want to get into this though, because Kirk Cousins. I think Mendoza, not only as a player, like as a person, is just like a beast of a human being.
I will say I'm very excited to see Kirk Cousins and Mendoza just like talking, because they both are like
robots.
they are like the most interesting, like cookie cutter white dudes that are like you won't like. When you saw Kirk Cousins wearing that chain on the private jet on the way back, it was objectively the funniest picture you've ever seen. Like if Mendoza is like dances once with Kirk Cousins, that's
my point. Is like
gold.
Big Kirko at one point. That was 3 years ago. Like NFL was making him like one of the faces of their league.
Yeah. Yes.
And like now he's kind of fallen off. It's crazy to see how quick that is. But I think he's still got it in him. I just don't think going to the team and draft it. Like if you draft a QB in the top 5, like you got to start him, right? Like
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm on the of the opinion that I think you should still draft a guy, let him sit for as long as possible.
I mean, Mahomes worked well, Jordan Love worked well. I totally agree, but like if you draft him that high, like you gotta, Trey Lance,
But I don't understand why they paid Kirk that much money. That's my issue with it. If you pick up a guy for $20 million who's a vet, maybe I can see that, but they're paying him like 30-some million.
The Raiders, correct? Yes. Does that have to do with them picking up his old contract?
Yeah, it was a part one because the Falcons gave him $180 million.
Yeah, I was about to say he was getting like $40 million a year from
yeah. I mean the one thing with Kirk Cousins that is just not up for debate is he has the best agent in the game.
Yeah,
because this man hasn't
maybe
like
Deshaun Watson,
maybe
Deshaun Watson's agent.
Yes.
But yeah, I agree. He's one of those guys.
Like I every time I see that he's getting signed, I'm like, I don't think I've seen a highlight pass from him in 5 years, and it's like $250 million. I'm like, God.
Well, that's back to the point though. It's like mid quarterbacks are like get paid, bro. Like Tannehill, like when we re-signed Tannehill and Derrick Henry after our first like Vrabel playoff run, like Derrick Henry, who should have been the Heisman should have been the MVP that year, ran for 2,000 yards for the 7th time ever, like got 12 mil, and Tannehill got 4 years, 30 mil a year.
Who won MVP that year?
I think it was the one where Rodgers went and
2019.
Perhaps 2019, and that was when
it's when Rodgers had the long hair. That's all I know.
It was the year when Rodgers. I mean, you're gonna ask, which year was this? But it was the year of Rodgers with the Packers when they were the best team in the NFC. He won MVP off of like his 4th best year statistically.
I think that was
so I was mad about Derrick Henry because Derrick Henry had 2,000 that year. But Rodgers lost to the Cowboys or someone. This 49ers like 6-3 in their play at home.
Yeah,
in their playoffs.
Yeah, that was the most disappointing.
Like I think MVP should be made after the season because that's the year the Titans made a run. Like Derrick Henry stiff arm.
Arthur Smith was your offensive coordinator. That's why I was excited to have him because those were the best statistical years of like an offense in like the last decade.
Yeah. The Titans offense was great, and Arthur Smith was great, but like I think he didn't work out with the Steelers because the Titans offense was so run heavy, play action dependency after it. And I think, I was going to get into it, whether it's now or the past few years, like Najee Harris, like look at his stats, 1,000-yard rusher 4 years in a row, but like
the most silent,
they didn't expect
rusher.
Yeah, exactly. And he like couldn't punch it in the end zone. And like I think what Arthur Smith
we had no
was looking
QB
for.
threat, man. We have you can't sell the play action.
Exactly.
Obviously, you have to establish a run, but you can't sell the play action if you can't complete a pass over the middle of the field.
And hate on him if you want. That's where Ryan Tannehill was very good. Yes. Just hitting 1 or 2 deep passes a game that were just all you had to do is lob it up. Is because 9 people bid on the run because Derrick Henry already had 60 rushing yards in a quarter. Like,
right?
Yeah,
it is crazy, but I totally agree. Well, you were saying coaches earlier, like. The like typical what I'm thinking about the Steelers hiring McCarthy is like, is he gonna bring Matt Canada back to be the offensive coordinator?
Oh my God!
Like the guy where like literally the players were in the locker room being like bro, I can't do anything with this. But again, here it's easy to take shots at the team. It's won multiple Super Bowls when the Titans are over here building a new stadium just so they can host one.
When's the last time the Titans won?
Never. What do you mean? wait, what do you mean? Never.
No, I knew the answer to the question.
I'm far enough removed to be an objective fan at this point, and I watch a lot of football. So, like, I don't know. To me, obviously, I want to see Pittsburgh win. I've grown to expect them to basically sit at the mean. Like we're very
with
like
Tomlin.
McCarthy's not going to be any different. So I'm not expecting anything crazy.
How many years is Tomlin? 15?
At least. I think it was more. I think it was like 18 because Big Ben was drafted in 03 or 04 and he won 14 games. He won 14 games. He won 14 games his rookie year.
Is that his autograph?
Yeah. Yes.
Did he win the Super Bowl as a rookie?
No, it was his sophomore year, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They won twice, right? One with Cowher, one with Tomlin.
Yes. Yeah.
Dude, we were too young, but what about the whole
Cowher.
Roethlisberger, Phillip Rivers, Eli controversy?
What?
When Eli didn't want to get drafted by the
Roethlisberger
Chargers.
was the third quarterback taken.
Yeah.
Miami of Ohio.
Yeah. Talk about growing up with, like, I mean, I know Pat Mahomes is probably going to be
we grew up with the goats.
But that's what I was saying. Like we just had the greatest stretch of like 15 to 20 years of quarterbacks.
So that's a big conversation point. It comes up a lot.
Okay.
In the podcast. And the way I phrase it is like, did we get to watch the golden era of quarterbacks, or have offenses changed enough that the same pocket passers just don't dominate the game today?
It's like I said, did our parents grow up with the golden age of serial killers? Like
Everything goes back to serial
time
killers.
is relative and time comes and goes.
Quick callback. You know,
It's true. It's true. Hard to argue.
It is hard to argue. I mean, in my opinion, being born from like 1990 to 1999, we got the greatest life experience of. I'm gonna act like I know the number, but of life before internet and then life with internet and sports of every single sport.
The steroid era of baseball.
We saw steroid era. We saw Barry Bonds, and then we saw Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, and then we saw the Derek Jeter and
A-Rod. A-Rod's the boy. I like A-Rod.
There's a Derek Jeter card in there.
I met A-Rod.
Did
He was
you?
a cool guy. I met him I went to a spring training game with a buddy named Glenn when we were like probably sophomores in high school, and at Tampa's Yankee spring training. It was literally A-Rod's first spring training game during his suspension, so he got booed left and right. We were like, this guy's a scumbag. Like, we were walking through the batting cages. We got like a tour of the under before the game, and A-Rod like stopped at the door, held the door for us. He's like, "Hey guys, what's up? I'm Alex. Nice to meet you." It was like, all right, everyone hates this guy. I was like, this guy is a beast in person, but it's just like, you're starstruck like that. Yeah. I was like, that whole year, everyone was like, a fraud, all this stuff. I was like, I kind of like that guy.
He's actually really good.
He's awesome.
He's awesome.
Yeah, well, as your resident Yankees fan that grew up in Richmond, Virginia, I freaking love A-Rod so much.
And also in hindsight, that was a tough time. But like A-Rod helped the Yankees. Win 2? Was he on 2? Just 1?
09.
Okay. So maybe he's a fraud.
That was 09, and I mean Yankees catch a lot of hate. It's like they're like, oh, they're always there. Like you just earlier said, like the Dodgers paying for players and the Yankees paying for players. And the Dodgers have an all-star team in their starting lineup. The Yankees have one.
Yeah.
Judge.
Just Judge.
Just Judge. You think? There's a couple other players on that team that are pretty good.
Well,
sluggers.
Bellinger used to be.
Bellinger's washed.
Giancarlo Stanton used to be. Yeah, he's.
Cole.
Did you see the stat? Cody Bellinger's hit a home run on 420 4 years in a row.
No way.
It was like, this is the biggest bet for the highest dude in the league.
Just like he's like a Cali boy. That's his thing.
Yeah,
right?
100%.
He's just like a skater boy.
Yeah, well, that's what he looks like. I don't know.
I mean, maybe y'all are just getting caught up in the contracts. I mean, Philly's not looking that good this year. They're like number 3 or 4. The Mets are looking terrible.
The Mets are paid just as much
1.
as the Yankees, and they lost 11 games straight at one point. I don't know. Yeah, 12. Yeah. Hey, I'm a Braves fan, so I'm eating it up. Both of them.
I'm a Pirates fan.
I
We're
like
actually
the
doing
Pirates.
very well right now.
I was gonna say,
bro, I have with like mid 2010 Andrew McCutchen on the Pirates. He was such a dog.
Andrew McCutchen was like the most inspiring baseball player.
That was Garrett Cole era too.
Are the Pirates known to be the team that like they're like I kind of like the Rays when I was growing up just because I was down in Tampa
Evan
a bunch,
Longoria.
but like David Price got good, gone.
Yes.
The other pitcher who got good, gone. Like, are the Pirates just like is Paul Skeens gonna just win another Cy? Is he gonna win a Cy Young and then he's gonna play for the Mets or someone?
So
Yankees.
like it's not even just baseball. I think it's sports as a whole. We have cheap owners because they've gained their wealth through the team.
Yeah.
It's not like a private equity group or like a big billionaire owner that can like just upgrade facilities. Like these guys literally live off the payroll of like the team. So
which
like
should be the goal, you know? It should be the goal. Like
So-
Jerry Jones don't care, but like
right.
Yeah.
So Bob Nutting is the current owner of the Pittsburgh Pirates. We have shelled out a little bit extra money this year, so our payroll is finally over $100 million.
Okay.
I think for the first time ever.
This is the Pirates, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So we're still like 25th in the league, I think. So like the bottom.
Who's that
half.
new cat? Connor Griffin?
Yes.
He looks like he's going to be good.
Yes.
Well, hey, that's crazy. I think the Braves started this, but when the Braves like signed Ozzie Albies and Acuna to like 10-year contracts like 5 years ago, like you've noticed like a lot of teams, once they're like kind of like young stud gets out of the minors and up to the majors, they immediately sign them after like Connor Griffin. Had he even played a game yet? He had played
I
like
don't think so. Maybe one or two, and he signed.
and they
like
signed 8 years,
8-year
70 million or
contract.
something right
Yep.
there. Yeah. And he hadn't played one major league game. It's like they're signing their studs early now because they're sick. They're sick of the Yankees and the Dodgers like taking them.
Stop putting the Yankees into this, man.
I mean, the Yankees.
it's
are
not
like,
your fault that you have the money to spend.
Yeah.
And there's no salary cap in baseball, but
I
don't blame you for it.
bankroll is crazy.
Yeah.
But they still don't do anything with it.
I think you're three. I think it goes Mets, Dodgers, Yankees, Phillies,
And
then
in payroll.
and then everybody else is like 50 or 60 million below that.
Yeah. I would say with the Braves like the
And then
next tier.
Toronto's up there
Really?
too.
Or the Braves like the next tier.
I think they're
top
like
of the next tier.
I think they're like the next tier too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because all y'all are over like 300 to 400 million. Everybody else is like 260 or 250 and below.
Yeah.
I think.
And is that just like your salaries for the year?
Including dead cap money
Okay.
for trades, players that may have gotten injured, etc.
You said Mets was one?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think it's 370.
Yeah.
this year.
Would Jerks at Profar be dead cap? You know that guy? He got
No.
suspended.
That
He
was
got
a
suspended
name
for
I've
50
never
games for
heard.
steroids for the Braves last year, and then before the first game this year, got suspended for the full season. It's like that's a good three-year like $80 million contract.
I've heard his
It's like the
name,
guy's
but
never gonna play a
I
game.
haven't heard about
Like,
it.
what was he ripping like the Manny Ramirez, David Ortiz, like deer antler? Like,
I
what was he
mean,
doing?
I don't know.
Peptides?
Dude. He's something crazy.
Peptides are about to be legal.
Dude,
Really?
peptides are a
Yes.
big discussion for the fellas these days.
Dude, I've been talking about peptides for a while now.
I
Interesting, very
think-
interesting stuff. Naturally occurring
Yeah,
in nature.
I think
That's what naturally
I
occurs.
think if they find a way to make it not a shot in your ass, that it is like going to be something that every male does from like 21 to 40 years old.
Yeah.
Like I mean, there's so many guys. I'm not gonna name drop, but last weekend in Charlotte, like some guys we were talking about that, and I was like, I would do it, but I can't like bring myself to put a shot in my.
It's also
my
not.
ass.
It's not as tested as I would like yet. Like people say, oh, there's not really any side effects. It's naturally occurring. Well, maybe sure, but how long have you been using it? A year and a half. Like I want to know after 10,
It's gonna be
12
like
years.
it's gonna be like the vape. Like 30 years from now, our whole age is gonna have popcorn lung, and they're like, "Oh, I wonder what caused this." It's like the vape, just untested, unproven.
Dude, that's one of those things. It's like, if I don't see it, it's
Well,
okay.
that's what I think about.
I just don't want to know. I love that there's a gray
keep me
area
in
there
that.
because I'm well aware that it says 0 on the juice left, but
Yeah.
it's still puffing. I'm like,
But I
so
think-
this is straight burnt
I think that
plastic.
about like a bunch of stuff. We don't have to
Nice.
get deep into any of these topics, but like I think like Adderall. I feel like Adderall is gonna be something, or like birth control or something. It might
so
be
both
like
of those are very controversial. I
right.
agree.
It's like
yeah, it
I
is.
mean, it works now for sure, but do we know like 50 years into the future, it's going to be like everyone on Adderall has like high blood pressure because of like, it increases heart rate.
that's big pharma conspiracy too.
Yeah.
Like they.
So we're here.
We're here. We're here. We are 43 minutes in. We're here. It took us that long to get here,
Yeah.
but I figured it would be about time.
It's like Luigi Angione, pretty good guy. We're here. I'm sorry.
Hey,
but we're
the
here.
United Healthcare stock is shooting up right now. So any investors
sure.
out there, this is not a financial advice podcast, but
No, it's
this
like
past week was
Dogecoin's
ridiculous.
back.
I own a little bit. Hey, you got to diversify.
CEO gets shot with a
Yeah.
3D printed gun. It's like,
Yeah.
you guys want to talk about buying stocks?
Yeah. It's like,
Now's the time.
it's like Palantir predicted that was going to happen 6 months before it happened.
Oh, are you serious?
Oil futures, oil
I hate
futures
that I
tank.
just said that.
It's like all this stuff going on now. I'm like, okay, is the supply chain really that impacted that the price of a commodity is dropping 15% in one day?
Yeah.
20%?
It's crazy. Is it tied to the oil stuff going on, you think?
Theoretically, I think it's artificially kind of
supply
moving,
chain
but
costs are up, so prices are dropping. Yeah, that makes
Supply
sense.
chain's a big issue right now in the world.
Yeah.
For sure. Not as bad as like COVID times or anything like that. I'm
Well,
not
that
even
might be a
kidding.
good
the
thing
Panama
because post
Canal-
COVID it was great. Like
Oh,
I work
post-COVID.
in
Post-COVID
transportation
was
and
great.
like it's like it was tough during COVID,
Yeah.
but like everyone was so stocked up high that after COVID it's like they were trying to flood more in, and maybe that'll happen because the market's kind of been a little whack recently.
Yeah, I mean, I had like a eye-opening moment during COVID of like just how like a chain reaction can set 6 months of absolutely screwed up supply chain when it was a big barge tried to hit like a parallel park in the Panama Canal, and they blocked it for like.
Oh, it was the Suez Canal, I think. It was
Panama.
the Evergreen or whatever. One of the it was like the biggest ship in the world got stuck sideways.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Suez too.
Yeah.
But Panama was the one that was blocked up. I just remember that because when I was at McKesson at that time, like it immediately stuff from China.
Yeah.
We would have to like pay an extreme amount of money to get from the ports in California because the Panama was blocked up.
And like
several months
the
backup
mega
from, like,
ships
a
sitting
day.
outside of LA, like they had to sit in international waters 50 miles out.
Yeah,
they were like
just like
they
a
were
fleet.
waiting out there for like 3 months. There was just like like 150 of them just waiting. It's like
that's crazy.
They couldn't. The port of LA and like all these ports have put like billions of dollars in investment since that happened. Like the volumes have gone down.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It was like you were watching like Battleship. Like it was. Like,
Did you see an
absurd
impact when that ship hit the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Because that's what So I heard that they're the largest importer of sugar on the East Coast, and that created a huge like controversy in like the food market.
My takeaway from that,
No
have you seen the
way.
story
I
that
didn't know
there were like 6 or 7 there were like 6 or 7 workers.
Stop. You're talking into
I'm
a
almost
mic.
30, bro.
There
It's
was
kind
like
of fun.
there were like
Gray's got us by some years.
So
We're
there
good.
were a handful of workers on the Francis Scott Key Bridge when it got hit, and they were like sending search teams out, and like 4 hours later, this like just redneck, not redneck, but just blue collar bridge worker just came walking up on the shore by the police, and they were like, "Where have you been?" He was like, I fell in the river when the bridge collapsed. He was like, but I told my wife I'd be home by 3 a.m, so I'm running a little bit late. Like this guy just fallen off a bridge that collapsed, and he just swam his way back.
Adrenaline.
And, like, the cops were like, "Are you okay? Do you need to go to the hospital?" And he was like, "I told my wife I'd be home." Isn't that crazy?
I mean, how do you not break everything for him?
Dude, also like
Yeah.
we don't ever realize. I saw it on. I know, big Mr. Beast guy over here, but
Good
I saw
grief.
this
It's coming
video.
on
Like,
Survivor next week.
yeah, there was like there was like some sort of video, and like
I mean, he's got the best like method for clicks.
Yeah,
He's
He is
it's like just
clickbait.
slam my
when-
face like half on like a picture of
And
the
put $1
YouTube
million
video.
in cash
Yeah,
on
exactly.
the
I
thumbnail.
don't know why
Yeah,
people go to
that's what I'm
college
saying.
for marketing anymore. Just like study Mr. Beast.
Oh, but what I was
because
saying, what I was saying about that video I saw with him, it's like they go from one island to another, and like the channel of the ocean that just goes between. It's like you're not even thinking about that guy just falls into like the middle of like a huge channel where like the rip current is like massive.
it's
it's like
hauling ass.
this guy just like swims on the shore. It's like, have you seen like the video of like the possible routes of like Alcatraz escapees?
No.
It's like they couldn't like predict where they could have landed. They could have gone any way because the currents are so strong and go in different directions. It's like they could have landed like 50 miles away from here.
That is wild.
Alcatraz?
Yeah.
I believe it.
Jeez.
And Sammy and I always talk about, it's like, people don't fear the ocean enough.
No.
People do not fear
we don't know enough about it.
Dude.
I think that's the problem.
Dude, it's one of my
Brought to you by the pool noodle. Very, very effective.
Bro, I heard
the deep ocean. The deep ocean, like once you cannot
So
see
largely
land,
unexplored.
it is one of my top 3 fears.
Yeah.
Like it
You're
is.
gonna get sucked in.
Yeah. You get sucked in, and like, let's not forget that there's like 100-foot plus waves just out there in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
And then what's below you? Oh, we still don't know.
Yeah, we have no idea.
All right. Well,
All right, so we're fully here. Let's talk about the ice wall.
I've heard about it. I've heard about it. That I don't know if we've explicitly talked about it on the podcast. No. Game of Thrones. I've heard about other shit.
I've heard that as well. I just thought that.
That's like a flat earther, I think, big one.
Yeah.
I will say, the pictures from the folks that just apparently circled the moon.
Oh, now we're getting to the lunar landing.
I feel like.
Oh, you're skeptical over there?
I had a long conversation about this last weekend.
I'm not saying I'm skeptical.
I'm convinced we had the engineering capabilities to do it with Apollo. Was it Apollo 1 or Apollo 2?
Yeah.
But I'm not convinced that the actual footage that was shown to us was real.
I mean, can we admit that?
I think we could. I think we
Can we admit
did it.
the Katy Perry Bezos one? That shit was definitely fake.
dude. Yeah,
that shit was definitely fake. The door fell off before a sealed door fell off before he opened it.
Let's talk about. Let's put it this way: the last time a billionaire actually tried to go and do this very dangerous stunt that cost a lot of money, it was that submarine that went.
But he had Xbox controllers, bro. How you? I'm
The
sorry,
fact that
but
they
you're putting your life in
divulged that
danger.
was absurd.
Yo, let's just game down here.
Yeah,
Let's just drive this sub.
Let's go deeper than any other human because we have enough money to. This
It's like
is
the
gonna
South
go
Park
well.
episode, the James Cameron raising the bar.
Yes.
James Cameron.
James Cameron,
Good guy for sure.
Oh my.
For sure. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. But yeah, too many conspiracy theories to possibly fit in one podcast. I did want to say when we were talking about swimming, I recently read, the blow up swimmy things that go on your arms.
Oh yeah.
I recently
brought to you by the pool noodle. Let's go.
brought to you by the pool noodle. That's
Like
what made me think of
water
it. Yeah, apparently they've started outlawing those because people have drowned, like kids have drowned using them because it doesn't really keep your head above the water.
They get their hands up.
Oh my.
It doesn't save them because their head can still be underwater.
Yes.
God,
The only
that's
reason I bring
dark.
this-
I'm sorry.
The only reason I mentioned that when Sammy came to visit me in Nashville, we went to my parents' place. There's like one of the biggest mansions across from the country club. It's like, how'd that guy make his wealth? Like literally the inventor of the pool noodle. It's like, why can't I think of some
MyPillow
dumb
guy?
shit like that to be like,
Yeah, it's like this is the
scrub
owner
daddy.
of
yes.
Like
this is the owner of
any
this. This is the owner of
random
that.
household product, I feel like if you were smart about it before IP was so huge, if you were smart about it, you could have cashed out. Like pool
going
noodle,
back-
I am not surprised.
Yeah.
Honestly, like that is fucking fantastic invention. It's everywhere. You see it in every department store ever.
Everywhere.
And like
So
it's
so easy. But
also
just
all that
did it.
stuff though is like you have to think of something dumb like that like costs so little to make that you have to sell billions of. But like, what pool do you ever go to? Whether it's a neighborhood pool or like a hotel that like, there's a pool noodle everywhere,
Yep. And even though like it's been around for a while, and like obviously people have tried to be like, and they probably succeeded financially. They've tried to be like innovative with like, oh, this is like the nicer pool noodle.
Yeah,
And it's
right.
Like, it's like, oh, this is like the bougie one that's real nice. But guess
agree.
what? The people that made the OG pool noodle, that thing's around.
Also, I do think if you talk
Always
to
gonna
like a
be
guy
there.
like who is like the first inventor of something like the pool noodle, it's like he probably wasn't thinking about it. Like he was probably thinking about it on another level than we do. Like
Yes.
people would stay in the pool 20 minutes longer if they had a flotation device to help keep them up. So this one fits perfectly under your arm. Like the design of the pool noodle, like it was intentional.
So simple,
regardless
so
of if we think it's just dumb and just there. Like there were probably years of like R&D that went into just like
absolutely
making this pool noodle be like perfect, fits under your arms, keeps you afloat. Like,
God, I wish there was a major in college that said, "Hey, you can go into
entrepreneurship, brother."
No, I'm talking about the trials, brother.
Oh yeah, fair.
Like doing the testing for a pool
engineering.
noodle.
What was it? What was it
was
on
an
TV?
engineer.
No, I transferred to building construction. Had this whole conversation this morning already. Actually,
never mind, fraud.
Yeah, fraud. A fraud. There was this commercial when we were younger. It was like, call this engineering hotline or your inventor's idea.
Oh yeah.
You remember
Invent
that?
help, right?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh no way! Yeah.
They probably took 70% of your.
Oh yeah, those people got fleeced. Yeah, but how many ideas of like, hey, this is Bucky.
That's it. That's a genius idea.
Yeah.
To invent help. Let's market another company, create whatever, get people to pitch their ideas to us, and then we just take like 70% of the
For sure.
IP.
But my thing is, how many like whack ideas did they have to sift through?
We hire somebody to listen to dumb shit.
Exactly. Like you definitely have to pay people good money to like sift through.
No, great. We have AI for that now.
Yeah.
Good point.
True. That's true.
50 million bottles of water.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. It's a lot though. It's a lot.
I will say I started seeing that Richmond's like starting to be one of the big like data storage location or data storage.
So there's an
Yeah.
issue with one that's being proposed close to Richmond City, but like in between here, Fredericksburg, and like Northern Virginia, there's like 100 of them or something crazy.
Yeah.
Our company VPN's in Reston. I was like, where's that? Just like a suburb.
You know where Reston is?
Bro, I'm
you're a
not from
Tennessee
here.
boy.
Yeah.
That's just part
It's a
of
Fed
Nova.
spot.
Yeah.
It's a Fed spot. I feel like a lot of Fed employees live there.
All right. Speaking of Fed, I'm going to be the Fed over here, and we're going to get back to NIL
The
and college
Fed,
football.
the Fed, or the federal government, or the federal bank.
No, like I'm an
Federal
op.
Reserve.
I'm saying like I'm the op. I'm an op. I'm going to be a Fed right here.
Yeah, apparently neither.
It was neither.
How are you pulling this into the NIL?
Because I just feel like it's
tied to the judicial system. They vote.
Yeah,
they,
right.
They
but also,
make.
like, there's a bunch of throwing around about fraudulency going on over here, and I'm wondering if y'all like James Franklin as the tech coach. I'm gonna press y'all for a minute here.
Yes. Two questions for you. Can I have another one of those
Yes,
lemonades?
Of course. Pick your flavor.
And number two, I'm kind of pissed at you about Hendon Hooker.
Yeah, well, that
He was a topic of conversation on the last podcast, and I asked the guys. I said, "Do you think he would have been any good had he been in a different program with better coaching to develop him?"
Yeah.
And he literally goes from us to you guys, becomes a potential Heisman winning quarterback, gets drafted in the NFL, and he played for us for 3.5 years. It was like
it broke my heart.
So I'll go into it. I remember when I moved here.
And then we'll talk about James Franklin.
When I moved here, I met y'all's friend Bodie, who was on the Virginia Tech football team. He and one of his Tech football friends were in Richmond one night, and we were hanging out. And he gave me. I always had to ask the question because I knew that it was a Virginia Tech thing too.
Bodie's a friend of the program.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Let's go. Love that. And he was telling me like, man, it was between him and that other Oregon clown, like the white dude from Oregon who was kind of a clown, but they kept flipping them back and forth.
He was that short white guy. I forget what his name was.
Yeah.
I do remember. I remember.
I know
it was some French looking name. Like that, but like Bordeaux or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Bodie was telling me like Hooker like started having a panic attack the last game when y'all lost to Virginia that year, and like he was like having a panic attack.
Thanks for bringing that
and the
up.
coaches called him out. Yeah, this is breaking news on the podcast. The coaches were like calling him out, saying that like he like was soft and was like quitting on the team, and that's what drove him away from the program. But it was between that and they kept it was. Yeah, I'll look him up here in a second, but that other quarterback from Oregon wasn't worth a damn, and Hooker was like your only good quarterback the whole year.
Yep.
But they kept like flipping him that whole year.
Yeah.
We as fans never understood why. We're like, clearly this kid is way better.
It made no freaking
And they didn't let him throw the ball. Everything was an RPO.
Yeah.
And they always had him run.
It pissed me off so much. And I mean, like, obviously Tennessee had way more, like, better weapons than
Talent.
we did.
No,
like,
for
no
sure.
doubt about it. So, like,
Kinda,
when he was
that
succeeding,
that was like the
I
first
wasn't
like
shocked.
real year we had come out of like being
You're right.
not
Yeah.
shitty.
Yeah.
It was Heupel's second
Because
year.
you're basketball before that heavy,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden you've.
I mean,
That's
we've always
my.
been a football school, but it seems like we're a basketball school when
You
like
are
Grant
now.
Williams are there.
You are
we're
now.
cooking NIL, baby. Let's
That's
go.
what frustrated me about Virginia Tech over the last probably 5-6 years. Since we went to school there, they have made no
Nothing.
concentrated effort to like dive into NIL until last year. I'm like, guys, you are 8 years too late. You should have been thinking about that before we got there because you knew something like this was going to happen.
So that's like Tennessee.
Contingency
We've been
plan.
bad forever, but that's one thing about NIL. Like it gave us a chance, and like we've been
You were
investing
on
in
it.
it pretty heavy.
You were on it right away.
But like I will say, as a Tech fan, like seeing schools like Virginia in basketball like put full force into it immediately with a new coach, like a school that you've kind of like been dominating from when we were growing up in sports. So like that's one thing, but also to see schools like fucking like Vanderbilt come on and be like, damn, like any school that's just like pursuing this into any degree, like if it's a school that's 25th in the country, like they're now in top 10 regularly. Right. If it's a school like Vanderbilt who was not shit before, it's like now they're in the tournament. Now they're like making good bowl games with Diego
both
Pavia
basketball and football,
which was like 5 years ago they were terrible at both.
I wanted to comment UVA, not even the basketball program. They've jumped us in the football standings. Like 2 years, man. That's all it took. 2 years. We dominated them for what was it, 19 years in a row or 20 years in a row, the Commonwealth Cup?
Yeah.
Something like that.
19 years.
And then all of a sudden, they are not marginally better than us this year. They whooped our asses this year. They are much better. So that's it's frustrating as a fan.
I totally agree.
It was such a bummer. I mean, 2019 when we broke the Commonwealth Cup, like that.
Well, that was the hooker year. I'm pretty sure, right?
We were in school. That was the hooker year.
It was. It was the worst year to be a Hokie.
Yeah.
Because it was the first time we'd lost to UVA in that long. What happens 4 months later? UVA wins the national championship in basketball.
Yeah.
What happens
after losing the previous year
they
to
win
a 16 seed?
Yeah. And that was all. My brother did a master's at UVA for 1 year. Got his master's in commerce there. He was there for 1 year. What was it? 2019. Yeah. He's sending me videos down on the corner. I'm like, just shut the.
But that was a point in time where Virginia beats Tech in football. It's like it doesn't matter if they lose every other game that year. Like that's a win of a season for them. And now it's like changed.
We were technically better, I think, that year. I know they had Perkins that year, but that quarterback Perkins he's a stud. And he just ran over everyone.
Yeah.
What's his face?
See the guy went to Georgia. Transferred to Georgia. I'm thinking of Grayson.
He had dreads.
Grayson Lambert.
It's just crazy how that whole landscape.
All right, it brings me back to the thought though why I originally brought this up.
James Franklin.
James Franklin, like
circling back.
Not only that, it's like how Clemson is down. Like Miami made a good run for sure. They're paying a lot of money, but like the ACC is such a grab right now, and like I think James Franklin's a great hire, dude.
I think so too.
Do I think he's a scumbag? Yeah, that's just because he was a Vandy coach before.
Yes,
he's just like that guy. You know, it's like.
It's extremely interesting, especially the Brent Pry retention. Yeah. I kind of like that. Not only for him, he doesn't have to move his kids out of school, like he's already situated in Blacksburg, but also we get to retain some money. Yeah. We don't have to pay out a contract buyout. He gets to stay on as a coach.
That's
he's
such
already
a little
developed.
cock move, though.
Dude,
kind of is.
You are in the SEC. You've been paying players
but I've
for
never
like
had a
15
coach
years.
quit and be like, "Oh, I'll stay and be the D coordinator." Like it's a cock move.
Has that ever happened before?
Like how much money would he have made? Like probably 20 mil or something.
Something like that.
Yeah, like I hope he got paid something because that is a cock move, bro.
I will say he had to swallow a hell of a lot of pride.
Oh, for sure.
To say I just got fired, but sure, I'll come on back.
I'll be a defensive coordinator.
I mean, obviously the stars aligned with Franklin, but
right.
God, I mean he was objectively dog shit that last year
at Penn State. Maybe you need to change your scenery.
They lost to Nico and UCLA is like one of the worst teams in the country.
It was bad.
Yeah.
But revamped.
Also,
I will say
which goes back to the original point of clowning the Steelers. Why the fuck are you drafting Drew Aller, bro?
Hey, damn. Had to hit me where it hurts. I do not agree with that pick whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think we talked about it outside. I think we could have got him in the 5th or 6th round, at least, you know? Like, we did not need to take him in the 3rd round.
You know what the beginning of him being fired was remember the year
were
before
looking
they
at
were
him,
playing Notre Dame? Was it the semifinals? And if Drew Aller just runs the ball and doesn't throw a terrible interception, they're in overtime against Notre Dame.
Easily.
That was crazy to me.
Yeah. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why
bad decision making ruins a quarterback stock for me.
Yeah.
I mean, once you get to the NFL, a lot of these guys, obviously there's more freak athletes and better athletes than others, guys that can do more stuff, but the ones that are mentally sound and can kind of like calm down in tense situations and like do not make a mistake rather than maybe make the biggest play, I think are the most successful as you want.
Yeah,
All right,
feel like
which
that's
I gotta
why
bring
Josh Allen
one last
hasn't
draft
won the
thing.
Super Bowl because he's clearly better than everyone, but he just like still hits the I'm playing Madden. Let's slam all the buttons and just like say fuck it, someone's down there.
Right.
All right, so we hit on the Redskins and Sonny Styles. We hit on the Steelers. What do y'all think about Carnell Tate to the Titans at 4?
Yeah, I think I had mentioned something earlier. We talked about y'all's 13th pick or whatever, but Carnell Tate at 4.
Yeah.
That was very interesting to me. He is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Do I think he was 4 when the Titans need a few things?
Yeah, for sure.
That's where it gets hairy.
I totally agree. And the big rip on him is he's never been a wide receiver 1. It's like, look at Jeremiah Smith is like could probably have gone 1st overall in this draft. You know, like that's one thing. I think he's a beast. But I have a story. So
yes,
I went to the Tennessee-Ohio State game when we got them in the draw in Columbus 2 years ago in the college football playoff. We had like gotten tickets. They had lost to Michigan the week before, so their fan base was like, "F this, I'm out. Like I'm done with this." We ended up buying tickets in the nosebleeds the day of for like $400 a piece. The day of the game, the like faculty seats in the first 15 rows of their home bench were like, F this, we're done with this coach. The year they won the championship, they were like, we're done with this. We're 10-2. We barely made it in, and we lost to Michigan, so I'm done with this. We got like the day of the game, $70 a piece, 4 tickets on like the 7th row of like the 50-yard line of the Ohio State section. So it was like, all right, this is awesome.
Yeah.
But Carnell Tate was committed to Tennessee, and then he flipped and went to Ohio State. So they were out warming up before the game, and I was hammered. I was talking shit to him before the game, and he was like looking up to me in the crowd, being like F you, motherfucker. And then now he ends up in Tennessee. It's a whole circular story.
Yeah.
So
it's like the A-Rod thing.
And now he's your dog.
Yeah, now it's my guy.
It's like
that's
the A-Rod thing. It's just like very similar.
Yeah. Kind of like how you and Carson Beck, like you loved Carson Beck and his arm sleeve tats and.
You're a big Carson Beck guy?
Yeah, big Carson Beck.
He's like almost my age, which is crazy. I'm like, this guy, I don't even think he got a degree.
Is he 25?
I think he's 25 or 26 even.
No, I'm not a Carson Beck guy. I think he looks like a fish.
He does.
But, I mean, he's clearly pretty good. Had a cabinet for a little bit.
Somebody drafted him. He was drafted in the 2nd round, I think. Yeah, it was yesterday. Maybe early 3rd.
Dude, I mean, Ty Simpson going 14 was crazy.
That was wild. Did you see the McVay stuff?
Yeah,
that was such a awkward watch. Like so awkward.
Yeah, I think Ty Simpson's pretty good.
We're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that internal.
Another guy. Have you seen the Tennessee corner set out all last year? Jermon McCoy. He was like the 12th overall prospect.
Yeah, so, but anyways,
drafted.
not Tennessee.
But no, this guy's dropped like 4 rounds, bro. Like he hasn't been drafted. He's like shaduring hard right now.
Oh, no.
Shaduring. Is that what we're calling it now?
Yeah.
I mean, that's phrase. You heard it here first. You heard it here first.
Yeah,
shaduring.
You're underwhelming. You're shaduring.
I need to go back and put that on the soundboard.
Oh God. Yeah, do it.
Oh, he got drafted finally.
But what was it? Ty Simpson?
Yeah, Ty Simpson.
Yeah. I think he's exactly what we were talking about earlier. That he's in like the best position ever, being behind a veteran like Stafford, just coming in.
And you don't have to play.
No, you don't have to play. You're going to be able to obtain some stuff, and like is probably Matt's retirement tour, but maybe
You think
not.
this year? I think he's got another year or two, depending on his back.
I think he does, but I don't know. I feel like he's like I've won it. I'm accomplished. I got it. And
He's also
like, what is he? 36?
I think so. He's also kind of like Drew Brees, though. He's got like 8 kids, so you gotta your mouth to feed. You gotta provide.
Yep.
Yeah.
Keep playing.
Need one more
Keep
contract.
Dude, no, you said Drew Brees. You mean Philip Rivers?
Philip Rivers, that's what I meant. Yes,
Philip
I'm sorry.
Rivers has got like a fleet.
He's got like 10 and then like 3 grandkids.
Yeah, he's a good Catholic.
Did you see who Carson Beck got drafted by?
The Cardinals.
The
Who's
Cardinals.
their quarterback?
Jacoby Brissett.
No way.
Yeah.
They're
Because
asking him he was asking
they
him for
let go
starter
Murray.
money. It's like he's the starter. I mean, Carson Beck might start. That's crazy.
Over Brissett.
I mean, Brissett, they were terrible last year.
Well,
he
Yeah, they
started
sat
like,
Kyler Murray on the
They were,
bench.
they were terrible for a
yeah, but
bunch of
Kyler Murray
reasons.
got hurt though too, didn't he?
They were
Yeah,
terrible
but he
for
came back and he was
so
fine.
many
They
reasons.
sat him.
Yeah, but
So he
Jacoby
wanted to
Brissett
leave.
won like 4. Like no,
They
won
were bad.
2 games.
They were bad. I'm not
They
trying to
lost to the
excuse
Titans
Cardinals.
after that dude like flipped the football before he had like an 80-yard rushing touchdown. They were about to go up 4 touchdowns
So
when he came
sad.
back.
I hate
I still using an iPhone 11, bro.
Do you?
Dude, I just traded up.
So you don't have you have
I had
like,
an iPhone
yeah.
10.
like
I'm
cylinder.
an iPhone
Yes.
11.
Yeah, I had an iPhone 10 until like
Yeah, that's this
3
one
weeks
right
ago.
Yeah. No reason to upgrade.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
they're kind of
Sammy.
forcing me to though.
I
they're
will
like
say,
slowing my
I
shit
mean,
down.
dude, the upgrade, they're like, this phone would be worth $12 on eBay, but we're going to give you an $800 credit. I was like, okay, I'll get a new phone.
Because they want you to be contracted with
Yeah,
them.
which-
Yeah.
I mean, in the long run, though, if you just don't fuck your phone up for 3 years, it's a pretty damn good deal.
Yeah, but okay. So interesting tidbit. You can look at this phone. These two are my previous 2 phones. Both broken. Every phone I've never. This is the only phone that I haven't broken yet. Knock on wood. But I mean, I've had it for 3 years at this
Dude,
point.
it had to have got. It had to have gotten to a
ether.
stage. It had to have hit a stage where like every iPhone we had before, the like 10 or 11, like the 8, the 7, like you drop it on a carpet and it would break. Like they don't like break like that anymore, bro.
They use different glass, don't they?
I have to.
I've heard.
They
I've heard
have
they're
to.
upgrading that.
Like, hey, this one right here, this like. That one is like you drop the corner on like on the couch and it'll fucking shatter.
yeah, you can see the back.
Yeah.
You can see the back from this side. It's all
Oh,
shattered.
yeah, and the backs used to be
What
glass.
was
So
that?
I think it's a
7.
7 plus.
That's a 7.
I had this guy.
Oh, that's the big end. That was like
Or an 8.
I
It's
had this
either
guy
7
on
or
my
an 8
team. We were
plus,
playing
yeah.
freshman basketball, and we were in this classroom before a game, like study hall before the game. And he was like, the coach was out, and he's like, I could throw this phone with this case will be fine. Like, I could throw it against the wall. And we're like, all right, why don't you do it, pal? He did it. And then he's like, look, everyone, phone's not cracked. And then he undid the case, and the back glass of the phone was like falling off. I mean, dude, they used to be like heavy glass. Now
Oh,
they're
yeah.
like metal.
Yeah, you used to have to have an OtterBox or something like
Yeah.
that.
I still
Like,
got
if
the
you wanted to
OtterBox.
make-
I'm
Yeah,
still
me too.
repping. Hell yeah.
what's up?
Do you
I
have
had
the
one of those like
Yeah.
Defender Otter boxes that was like you had to like clip it in like 4 different
What was,
times.
what was the
I had one of those too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
What
it
was
looked
the
ridiculous. You had the clip,
well, that was like-
accessory on
Dude,
it.
it's like
People are
full
still
life.
rocking that.
Yeah, I know.
Life proof.
It was
Life
life
proof.
proof. Thank you.
I had one of those too.
Dude.
But I had a Samsung Galaxy, and then that was the only non-iPhone I've had. I was like, I gotta go back to iPhone.
I was in Florida and I gave my phone to my friend when I had a life proof on, and I was like, dude, check this out. You can put it in water and it's fine. And it was on the charger. He just took it off, didn't clip the thing back.
Yep.
Threw it in the water, and he's like, it broke. I'm like, yeah,
He did that to you?
yeah.
Did you stomp his face?
No, I was like 16.
Oh.
I was like
Oh.
140 pounds at the time.
All right, I've got a good question. What was everyone's first phone? I think Sammy and I had the same.
First phone.
Yeah,
Envy?
NV3.
Yeah.
I had the.
Oh, yeah.
Was that the one that?
It flipped up.
Yeah.
So I had one. My very first phone.
Slide?
Flipped up and flipped out. It was an LG.
The Razor?
Oh,
No, it wasn't a Razor, but it flipped
Yeah,
up
no,
for
I know
texting and
exactly.
flipped out for phone
I remember
calls.
playing with that.
That
in
was
the
cool.
Store. I thought it was so sick.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then the second
was
one.
Was it cool?
It was fantastic
yeah,
because the buttons they were like LEDs and they would change because you would go vertical or horizontal, so they needed to be
Yeah.
different on the keyboard.
So that was like probably a little like The phone upgraded from the NV.
And then I had the next one was like LG
legit, but it was pretty
touchscreen.
basic.
It was LG touchscreen on the front, but it was flip open. I had 2 of those. Yeah. That was like a very popular one.
That wasn't NV.
How shitty was the touchscreen?
Oh, absolutely awful.
Yeah. Dude, I
this
can't
was
even
like
think back
2010 touchscreen, bro.
I can't even think back to how like worse it would have been, but like remember getting like an iPod Touch or something for the first time,
dude.
and like how like smooth it was.
Oh yeah.
And I was over there playing Fruit Ninja.
Yes.
Ninja. Oh yeah. Clash of Clans.
Tiny Wings. Clash of Clans.
Hey, subtle flex.
Let's start a clan.
Beat, Tiny Wings.
That's crazy.
I hit every single challenge you
Dude,
could
did
get,
y'all ever play
and I
Bike
beat it.
Race? Bike Race was a big one for
Yeah.
us. And everyone bought the Ghost Bike, and then it got when they had the Ghost Bike.
All right, now
was
you're going
over.
deeper into
Nah,
the
you're clowning, bro.
yeah. Was that
Those
like
OG
only
apps on the iPod Touch.
Yeah, what about Temple Run?
Temple Run,
yeah.
good classic.
All those games to some degree got to a point where it's like, all right, I've been doing this for like 75 hours in the past week. It's like, all right, I'm done.
Remember when people sold the bricked phones with Flappy Bird for like 10 grand because they took it off
Dude,
the
I remember
App
people
Store?
like jailbreaking their iPhones. I was
Just to
always
keep
it
I was
safe.
too big of a coward to ever do that. I was like, I
don't know if coward's the right word.
Cautious.
yeah, like law-abiding citizen is what you're trying to say.
Which is rare for me to say about you.
Yeah, fair enough.
Cut that part out.
Brought to you by Grumpy's Bail Bonds. You in a pickle? Call Grumpy.
Is that a real place?
Yeah, in Nashville.
Are you from Tennessee, by the way?
It's like the billboard, like downtown everywhere. It's just like some chick with huge tits. And it's like call Grumpy. If are you in a pickle, call Grumpy. And
Honestly,
that's who I would call. I trust them.
Marketing's probably spot on with their clientele for that.
Yeah, well, it's just like drunks in downtown Nashville.
Yeah, no,
Like they just went out of the drunk tank. They hadn't done anything wrong, man.
Great, that's crazy. Yeah, for no reason, could you like send me a picture?
Yeah.
I just need to know what this looks like.
Yeah,
So
like,
asking
what-
for a friend.
What is it?
My buddy Jonathan.
My buddy, my buddy's in a pickle. He needs help.
It's like, did you call Grumpy yet?
Oh shit, that's so funny.
Actually, I mean, when I edit this, I will look it up and put a photo on the screen.
Oh, please do. I hope it's as good as my
I know the mental
imagination is giving me.
image.
I'm at like a right now I'm in like a Louis Dunn Sydney Sweeney picture in my head right now. That's what I'm picturing is
Libby Dunn?
sponsoring said law firm.
Paul Skeens. That's what it makes me think.
Good
about.
for him.
God.
That's
Yeah.
Grumpy. Like she was never like the like 10 out of 10 would, but she's like I'm drunk as shit in downtown Nashville. I need help. I'm gonna call her. It's like I know what she's gonna go do to get me off, get me written down to a misdemeanor. It's like, hey, full circle. What about Dianna Russini, guys?
Oh my god. Morgan Wallen said it best. Leave the Broadway girls alone.
Yeah, exactly. Except Grumpy.
Grumpy.
Grumpy will save you, man.
Is that like her last name or something?
No, I think it's like her nickname. I don't even think it's her.
It's her
but
stripper name.
The name, it's Grumpy is like the person's name. Like, yeah, exactly. That's what.
I don't know. Never been.
The implication is that.
Let that be on the record.
What is it? Your stage name. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's what I should have said. Yeah. Oops.
Yeah, Hannah Montana.
Hannah
I mean, this
Montana.
lady is like the owner of it, and she crushes.
I bet.
Well, I mean, yeah, it sounds
Like,
like
if she's the owner of Grumpy's Bail Bonds, whether her name is Grumpy or not, she's Grumpy.
I
by
hope
default,
her
right?
name is Grumpy.
Yeah, I mean,
that would be fantastic. Savannah Grumpy. I'm gonna go hit a Grumpy in the bathroom.
yeah.
I'll be back. Quick, Grumpy.
We have squatty potties. Have you guys ever tried a squatty potty?
Dude,
No.
Change your life.
changes your.
Oh, is it where you? Yeah, I have.
Yeah, it puts you at an optimal position because we're not supposed to sit. What is it? At a 90-degree angle. You're supposed to be squatted, and it's the way you're like.
So Sammy uses one of those when he's with his lover.
The porcelain throne. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and my me time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me
Isn't
and
that like good for your like digestive health or something?
no, it's just better for the
The squatty potty is sitting on the shitter is not. For
No, but
longer
aren't there
than a
like
specific
medical
time.
like medical backings of it.
I just think it
Like
helps
the reason
you.
it was made isn't because it feels better.
It makes your colon line up better.
Yeah.
And
Another great idea. I bet he has a mansion.
Yeah, I'm sure the Squatty Potty guy is breaded. He's got to be.
Literally, it was like, hey, remember stools?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I use stools to like grab something from the top cabinet. It's like, yeah. Let's put it below the shitter.
Yeah.
And they're like, that sounds
So this could
ridiculous.
be this could be corporate media, the 24-hour news cycle telling us that this is good for us.
Yeah.
But it might just be a marketing ploy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've tried it enough.
I know, me too. I swear by it. Hey, I'm with it.
I love it so much. It's so sick.
Me too.
I didn't even have to go, but when I saw it in your bathroom right there, I was like, maybe.
So Squatty Potty, if you're listening, please sponsor me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Squatty Potty.
I'll also take bribes.
Brought to you by Dude Wives.
Brought to you by Powerade. Not affiliated with Powerade or Dude Wipes or Squatty Potty
or financial investment
or financial advice. But if you're
let's
looking
get
at
the
the stock
disclaimers all the
market,
way. It's like,
should we talk about the stock market? It's been very interesting lately.
Oh,
I'm in a lot of
dude.
critical mineral stuff, but it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much just tech driving. Did you guys see the Allbirds thing?
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
was
see
crazy.
that?
Yeah.
That was fucking wild.
I mean,
We're like, all right, we're laying off a bunch of people and we're transitioning fully to AI. We're a shoe wear company.
So I saw from when it was at its
Wild.
peak, its valuation was billions of dollars, but whoever bought them in the past few
Yes.
days, it was like for 16 million, which is like,
What?
it was like,
16
yeah,
million?
after being valued as like the newest shoe co.
Yeah, for years.
Yeah, right. So it fell, but then that's when I was like, all right, I might be out on this story. It's like
Holy shit.
now it's like an integrated AI company.
It's to me, it screams .com all over again.
Yeah.
All these companies were like, oh my God, we're investing heavily into the internet and all this shit. Boom, their stock price soars.
Yeah.
Like AI is just a buzzword, I think.
I totally agree.
Not to say
don't
it's not
know.
useful, but
Well,
like,
it's like I had to do like a coverage report on Palantir recently, and it's like
very interesting.
they're like an N of 40 company for like 12 quarters straight, which is unheard of. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, we already have like $1 billion of revenue booked for like shit we're like hypothetically gonna do in like
Yes.
2027 or something. It's like
Did Palantir like go as like straight up in the market as Nvidia?
probably more because
Really?
Nvidia had
Well,
been around.
I think at a more condensed time. I think over
Yeah,
what, 20
Nvidia
years.
was like a company for a long
like,
time.
Right.
Palantir was just like quick, like zoop.
So if you
right?
held Nvidia
Yeah.
since what, like 98 or whatever,
Yeah,
till
yeah,
now, you probably make more gains. But if you held Palantir at 2015 till now, you
If
crazy.
you held it from like 2 years ago
Right.
to now, it'd be like
So
crazy.
like I've heard. Okay, real quick question. Back to you. You said the top 40. Is that like a scale of companies that are making over a quarter by quarter?
It's
Like
the rule of 40. It's where their operating margins are higher than 40%, and their revenue growth year over year, quarter over quarter is more than 40%. It's like a scale for for like Facebook, like
sure,
at like
That's
companies
crazy.
that are like white whales essentially.
Yes.
Meta.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
but what it is like.
That's a
Yeah.
very-
But it's a
You're
rule of
making
40
money.
is like their operating margins. It's like their only cost is basically like the like money that goes into the AI and like which is a lot.
Sure.
But it's like their operating margin is like 60%. It's like quarter over quarter growth for or year over year growth from like 2024 to 2025 was like 480% or something.
That's insane.
And that's already on top of like it was already like billions of dollars before. So
You guys know the whole the CIA story
I
of it.
don't enlighten us.
So there's a very good clip that I've definitely sent around on Instagram to a lot of my buddies, and it's better than what I'm going to explain to you now. So I highly suggest you search for that, or people out there may be able to surmise or find that for themselves. But anyway, it was like the height of mass surveillance. Peter Thiel is one of the co-founders of Palantir. He was involved in a bunch of stuff. And then this spyware program got developed for and by the CIA in like probably, I don't know, the late 2000s, before 2010. And all of a sudden it gets shut down. They're not, I think it was like and then the Patriot Act comes up a few years later, and all of a sudden this guy's already got an in. He has a contract with the entire government for like years and years of hypothetical mass surveillance, and then he's buddies with, is it J.D. Vance and Biden? Like, so he has an in for years and years, and he's finally there, and now they are. I'm explaining it poorly. I wish I could remember more of this video.
I know,
but it was very interesting how, like, it was so prominent and developed by the CIA, and then it went silent for a few years, and then all of a sudden he's got this major contract. Company goes public, and it's got huge backing and investment, and all of a sudden, like, they own billions of dollars in contracts with the government.
I'd say at this point we've learned one lesson. Grief. Just like, don't fuck with those people. Like, as in, like you're gonna end up dead if you like start asking questions. Like, have you seen like the recent alien stuff is getting asked about? Yeah, it's like, as I pronounce this on the podcast.
My name is Tyler. I live at XXX. These are the numbers on the back of my credit card. My social security number is 123.
Like, have you seen like the 10th scientist related to this?
God, I didn't know I was buying something in Arkansas.
Like the 10th scientist related to this alien. Like,
right.
What?
Like, dude, there's a bunch of whack shit, but like NASA scientists focus on alien. Like the 10th one in the past like 3 months has either ended up like dead, and they're like,
it's a huge thing.
All those scientists, yeah, dude.
Yeah, well, dude, the representative, actually a guy I really like because he's just a good old country boy, but East Tennessee, Tim Burchett. He's a congressman, and like,
he's probably from Tennessee.
No, he's just like East Tennessee, like he's like
Tennessee. Yeah.
No, but he's the guy who's like. Yeah, like I was on like a thing. He's like, we just need to let it out now. Like he's the guy like trying to release all the alien files and stuff. He's like, it's gonna get released, but like supposedly Matt Gaetz was saying like there's like potentially like U.S. funded programs that have captured aliens and are trying to like reproduce with them so we can like create like genetic offspring with them to like create like a barrier of language between them, dude. Dude, I believe it's happening. We're here.
So
they're gooning with it.
Actually, they're gooning onto these aliens. It's actually happening.
I couldn't help myself.
Dude. I was gonna say before that. I believe a bunch of that. I mean, I think...
Yeah, for sure.
Given how vast the universe is, there's a high probability that something has visited here if there's intelligent life outside. Yeah. And there are stories that repeat over and over. I think there are spots potentially that it could have happened, and I do also believe our government would never tell us if this were happening.
100%.
Yeah.
So like,
I think the world would go crazy, dude. Like there would be a mass hysteria throughout the country. Like I don't know. I always talk about it with my girlfriend, but like if something was released about aliens, but it was like. It's not that aliens exist. It's like the aliens have been here for thousands of years, and like we like do government deals with them. Like people would like be like go crazy over that.
I'd be pissed.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
If there was an intelligent species that somehow could communicate through like touch or sound or like some other way, because this is a very interesting topic of conversation. We talk about ancient civilizations a lot on the podcast, something I'm very passionate about. Yeah. But one of the theories out there is the Younger Dryas impact theory. I think it was 12,000 years ago-ish. It's like 11,200 or something, whatever. Regardless, massive like meteor impact changed the whole climate of the Earth, made it I think it was way hotter, way colder, way hotter, one or the other. And it changed like the geography, the terraform the Earth, whatever. And so their theory is that these people who built these monolithic structures, there's all kinds of temples and stuff in South America and like Africa and all these places. They think that these people had a different type of technology. We've used electricity to create machine learning and thinking and computing power. They may have used a technology in a different fashion. Yeah. One of the leading theories is sound waves and vibrations. They found certain pitches that were able to move objects. There's controversy that surrounds the pyramids being built because it was such massive structures aligned exactly perfectly. Slave labor is a good theory, in theory, but like those stones are heavy.
It would have taken like hundreds of years.
Right. Which
Yeah.
Could be. I mean, time is relative. We you know, we're so the U.S. is young. We're 250 years old. We're so expecting of things happening quickly.
Yeah.
Back then, shit might have taken 150 years.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree that, like, there are structures that have been there for an extended amount of time that, like, there's no explanation for how it got there, how it was put together. There's no timeline of how it was put together. I mean, pyramids is obviously, like, public enemy number one in that discussion, but, like, you go to Europe and you look at some of the infrastructure that they're like, this is, like, 3,000 years
like,
old.
oh, Klaus, look.
And it's like, no.
Like, Klaus, have you ever seen have you ever seen a pyramid that great, Klaus?
What's that from?
I don't know.
That sounds like
It's my German voice.
Oh, yeah, get out.
that sounds like a movie quote. I'm not gonna lie.
It does. I don't know what it
I
sounded
think Klaus was the fish in American
Have you ever tried
Dad.
voice acting in like a different life? I think that's
No.
maybe your profession.
I'm pretty good at impressions, I would say.
That's what I'm
I have a
saying.
lot of good ones. I don't know.
Give me your best one.
I don't know if they're
No,
probably
give me
appropriate.
your best
for
one.
that.
No. Hey,
One that
we're
maybe
talking
could
we're
be
talking to the
appropriate.
microphones right now. Why don't you give me your best impression?
So I have a few good ones. Like, I would say European guys pretty good. Like,
Okay, what's your what type? Like
Well,
Swedish?
A lot of your
probably Eastern European to some degree, but I don't know. I'd rather go have a struswaffle. Is this racist? I think the one Sammy's trying to get me to say is
I'm not.
I have a pretty good
Stop.
like New York, northeastern voice,
Northeastern, yeah.
but
That's a
like
good
not
one.
north. You know, like a certain type of voice.
New
but,
York or like Baltimore, Boston,
like
Harvard smack.
center of Manhattan, like
yeah.
like the tunnels. If that gives you any. It's like, can you believe the price of the goy? I just wanted a bagel and lox. I'm done. This isn't the Gray borderline racist impression jokes.
Podcast.
Yeah, podcast.
Sponsored by Dude Wife.
Sponsored by Gefilte Fish.
Oh, good
All right, I'm done.
heavens. Good heavens.
I'm Catholic. I can make fun of the Catholics all day. We've done some fuck shit. So let's not pick on any specific group.
Hey, the new Pope's from Chicago.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Yeah, he is.
U.S.
He lived in like Peru for like 20 years.
That dude's something else. Like, the dude's like in the middle of.
He's beefing with Trump. They're beefing.
Yeah. Guess what?
They are big beefing.
Yeah, they are.
Don't care.
I think it's cool that like if you told my like dead grandparents who were like mass every day type Catholics
Sure.
that if there was a new pope that was American, they would have like laughed in our face. Like that was something that was really like never like ever like not just this day and age, like
Right.
hundreds of years from now is like America's too new. Like
Dude,
all those countries-
People who are not Catholic really overestimate that.
Yeah.
Like how
Yeah,
crazy that, or underestimate, I guess, how crazy that event happening is.
It really was. I mean, just because, you know, you see Trump being president, like, you know, like personality being the president is just like a kind of crazy concept. Like, I think it's crazier that American Pope is a thing because, like, on the scale of the Catholic Church, America's like still like the newcomer. You know?
My God, Catholic Church has been around for thousands of years.
Yeah, right. And
Millennia. They're playing Chinatown, man. So every time we talk about relativity of like aging countries, I always talk about China. We don't talk about them in decades or even hundreds of years. They are dynasties.
Yeah,
They've been around
the
for what,
Han Dynasty.
8,000, 10,000 years?
Yeah.
Yes, that's a real one. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know too much about like Chinese history, but I do know
The
that that's
Yangtze River.
I do know that's real. So, like, think about that, though. They're playing the long game, man. That's why I feel like they're so uninterested in all these global events because they're just like, all right, we're just going to keep stealing all the Earth's precious minerals. Don't come after me, China.
Yeah.
And computing power. Like, that's what they're doing. They have, like, 70% of, like, the critical minerals, I think. production is in China.
Yeah.
I think the craziest thing about China is like you see like Ford
so
and all the automotive producers in our country, like, hey, we're like writing off $20 billion worth of like the electric vehicle thing clearly hadn't worked to how they thought it would.
It's everywhere in Europe.
Right. But China is the most forefront. They're like, why can't we be China? It's like China's been building that electric infrastructure grid out for like 40 years. And like it would take us 40 years to do it.
At least our grid is terrible.
Yeah.
That's why
And it's dependent on like, combustion engines.
That's why it's crazy these data centers are coming in without upgrading the current electrical infrastructure. I'm convinced that something's gonna happen, man. Like Richmond, we saw it with the water.
Yeah.
Like I just don't know if they can actually like.
I took a shower a few different times at Sammy's parents' house because like we had no water downtown.
I mean, dude, Richmond
It affected
had
us here.
Did it hit here too?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Richmond had
Because we're still on the city water.
6 inches of snow. 6 inches.
Yeah.
And it was 2 to 3 weeks of like you can't drink or shower.
Dude, Nashville, my parents, the ice storm that hit us, like the ice was on the road here for 2 weeks straight, but like
That was like 13 inches. No, you're talking about January 2026.
Yeah, but in Nashville it was like 35
that took down neighborhoods.
35% of like all power outages related to that whole ice storm that went across the East Coast. Like Nashville's 35%. Like
that's crazy.
It goes to show the infrastructure is not prepared for things like that because when it goes down for a while.
Well, it's because it's like never happened before.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like here's a little different. The water thing was shiesty here because you get some snow here.
Well, no,
like
we
Nashville,
do,
like took it out. It was like no one was expecting.
They don't budget for it. That's the problem. Like we don't like the city doesn't have the money to budget for it if they don't think it's going to happen. If you look at the historical data and you're like, oh, it's only going to snow maybe 3.5 inches over the course of this winter season. You're like, all right, we only need $20,000 because we're only going to need to plow one time.
Right. Exactly.
What happens when you need to plow 6 times?
Yeah.
Obviously, you're calling in overtime. You're using budget reserves, like all kinds of shit. Like you can't predict that.
Somehow I feel like Amazon's involved. I don't know.
Yeah.
Amazon
Cloud seeding. We could talk about cloud seeding.
Yeah, we could.
Oh my god.
It's been around for
Also,
60
I had a
years.
thought. I got a pretty good Asian accent too. Pretty fire, but not for today. Maybe if I could ask back.
Maybe
You thought that was what you wanted to put
If
out
we
into
do-
the ether?
Tyler, has there ever been repeat guests before?
absolutely
Yeah,
all the
nice.
time. And judging about how it's going right now, you guys
Okay,
should be a
cool.
repeat
Better
guest.
say.
I'm
But
just
I
gonna
wanted
like
to,
I'm
I
gonna
feel
flood.
like I feel like we have like 10 more hours of
but
like
we have. I mean, we
literally
have
gonna
30
pay
minutes to
thousands
decide.
I'm going to pay thousands of dollars for just like fake bots to get views on this one specific podcast. And I was like, man, these guys are cool.
Hell yeah, these guys are the best. I did want to say though, I eventually want to do like a subscribers only section, and then people that we
Like where
want.
Sammy takes his shirt off
Yeah,
and shit.
people that we want to watch that can watch that, and I'll just release it to specific private viewers, and then the rest of them can't see that.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Only Attic fans.
because there's a lot of, I have a ton of shit on here that's hilarious, and I would love for our friends to hear.
Yeah.
And I want to make it private public, so then you guys could view that. But I don't want the general public seeing some of this shit.
Oh yeah, I mean, like,
fun.
dude. I mean, you get all of us going right now. Like, yeah, there's some stuff that it's like, this should be for the subscribers. But like, I mean, all of it would be lighthearted and funny. It's just like maybe this shouldn't be for the public ears.
Have
Like,
you guys
just-
ever been scared of getting canceled? I'm sure you haven't, man, because you actually have like a public forum. That you
I mean, yeah, honest to God, yes. We talk a lot about, I mean, I said the whole China thing. Don't come after me. The whole stuff about government surveillance, like, we joke when we say those things, but this is a real problem and event that's happening. Of course. I mean, I'm not large enough to be impactful, I don't think, in any regard, but like, yeah, of course. I have anti-views of current government situations, and I think that's good for people to critically think about their government. If you're not questioning it, like, what the hell? You're complacent to whatever's going on, so you should have some sort of
I was
thought.
honestly like thinking about like I make a bad joke, but you're right. But it's like I wouldn't even think about like having something like this. Just like, hey, I don't agree with X, Y, and Z. It's like someone may be hearing that shit, bro.
Right.
It's like,
The joke thing to
like
me, man.
Sammy Atchison, he lives on XYZ
I was about
Road.
to say
He's
settle.
XYZ.
Right.
Yeah.
the joke thing to me is not as I'm very open to First Amendment freedom of speech. I mean, we're messing around. Like, there's no reason to get offended or upset about it, right? Now, if we were literally bashing a subject you felt passionate about, sure, I feel like that's a different
for
take.
sure.
But
no,
I'm worried about not necessarily the government, maybe like government contractors. Because that's who they get to do the stuff.
It seems like there's always a third party that's brought in.
We live pretty close to Northern Virginia and the Pentagon. We're connected to their servers, bro.
Like a bunker buster is going to be dropped through my house next.
I have a VPN.
Like
I have a VPN. They don't know where we're at. I'll set it to where anywhere.
Some
in the
drone
world.
blows up on this house, and they're like, it was a training exercise. It's like, we have proof that Tyler was harvesting nuclear energy.
Yeah, I made a photon bomb.
Yeah.
Just start repeatedly saying it into the ether, just like slowly but surely you'll hear like a.
Right. What's that noise?
It's like,
You guys hear
Yeah,
that?
like in our headphones.
oh shit! Damn it, they got us, guys. They got us.
It's like brought to you by Trump RX.
Don't touch us.
It's like, you know what I love as an American? Big medicine.
We love.
It's like what the camera.
Pfizer. We love Moderna.
Pfizer is great.
Moderna is fantastic.
Johnson and Johnson.
HCA, love
them. AbbVie.
Bon Secours, best hospital I've ever been to.
Ooh, that's an interesting topic. The privatization of healthcare.
Oh,
Ever since that kind of happened, there are like Bon Secours, fantastic facility. Honestly, like I feel like they do a lot of good stuff. But it's privatized. They're for profit.
Yeah. What's weird because Nashville's economy is so tied to HCA and healthcare.
Yeah, the HCA's here too.
And HCA, but they have their own Virginia, like is their own subsidiary.
Yes.
It's that's how big it's gotten. It's crazy.
It's nationwide.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm just saying the Virginia version of HCA is like its own subsidiary.
Yeah.
But it definitely makes you think. Like, I don't know. A lot of this for me, the healthcare stuff is just like how big and. But Sammy's worked in healthcare. And it's like I don't work in healthcare. It's like
I've worked at.
That's where so much of the money is going in.
Companies.
You know? It's like I don't think about how much money that is producing. But that's how HCA made all the money. They flipped from public to private.
It is very baffling how much money is in.
The problem is they rely on
healthcare.
Repeat customers, man. That's the issue. Like, they want to prescribe you something that you come back. They don't want to solve your issue the first time because then you're not coming back. And like, ER visits are extremely expensive. Like anything that's like intensive care is extremely expensive. Like obviously they have to operate high-tech machinery, use a lot of power, resources, labor. Like labor has, in the construction industry especially, has gotten really expensive. And I mean, deservedly so. These guys are specialty craft guys, but like...
Yeah.
Well, it makes you think like those Ozempic and like the super weight drugs. It's like, what is the... like downside of that,
bone density.
Brought to you by context. I'm on Ter's appetite, so it makes sense. But it makes you think.
Why
of
did you assume that's why I was laughing?
Because you're staring straight at me and like giggling like a little clown. But
I was watching. What was it, Fat Albert?
I thought you were gonna say Tommy Boy, Chris Farley. No,
he does remind me of my boy, Gray Adelman.
So we're clown. So we're going to clown him. No, what I was saying about that shit is like it's perceived to be a drug that like not only helps you lose weight, but like helps with your heart stuff. It's like, what's the downside of it? What's the future effect going to be to where it's like, because there aren't just drugs that make you feel like.
So my thought is, so it is a peptide. It is a peptide.
Yeah, so I'm juicing on peptides more than you.
He's already juicing up peptides. So I think it's like, working. We don't have very long-term studies done on it, but I do think the early stuff shows that if you're not exercising as well as using it, you're losing bone density and muscle as well as fat. Yeah. So that kind of can put your body out of whack. As long as you're exercising and using it, I've heard that it's pretty safe and effective.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, modern medicine...
Because it curbs, it's an appetite curber more than it is like...
Yeah, it is.
Like a fat burner.
Yeah. Right. It's not like it's the effects cause the consequences. Not
I mean, modern medicine these days, it R&D is like
R&D's huge, man.
Not to get back into conspiracies, but like,
Dun, dun, dun.
usually it's like
which one? This one?
It's a.
Uh-oh.
Usually it's like 4. It's
Brought
like,
to you by Alex Jones, the best conspiracy theorist.
I literally
heavens.
I saw a reel of him today. It was spot on. Though.
Yeah.
He was talking about like, this might
The
incite
atrazine in the
this-
water is turning the frogs gay.
this might incite some comments.
1999.
But it was like him and this guy talking about the 24-hour news cycle and them just inciting rage in people rather than giving them clear talking points to kind of think about.
I mean, it's even if you watch local Richmond news, like it's like man murdered on this side of town. It's like, all right, next story, woman kidnapped on this side of town. It's like, and then at the end of the day, it's like there was a
Park is
charity
opening.
for the like Humane Society. It's like the last 1 minute will be like a lighthearted, goofy story, and then the other 59 minutes will be like, yeah, it's about the poor rain, and then also people around town are getting killed. It's like that's what the stories are.
Keeps you engaged though.
Yeah,
I think
it
that
is.
nowadays
It's like reality TV.
It's Mr. Back to Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
You want to drive the clicks, like you want engagement, you want eyes on the screen.
You need someone
are
to look.
that's what you're selling because when you have advertisements, you want people watching your program, so they're going to watch the advertisements. Marketing is huge.
All right, so what can be like the thumbnail, the clickbait to get people to watch this podcast? We can be like, he said what?
I don't know if that's the direction to try for. But
I did.
You know
I
what?
did.
I'm all ears.
I did
I'll
win a
sell
huge
out.
bet.
Hey.
I did win a huge bet on the Masters.
Okay.
Shut it.
4-leg parlay, top 10.
Stop.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, to all the fans out there that love to win big gambling moments, I bet 10 cents on every one of my bets, and I just do like large parlays.
Yeah.
So, Grace and I, before most golf tournaments, we've been out of town and busy weddings and stuff the last few weeks. But before most golf tournaments, we'll put in about 3 each, and we usually like top 20s and top 10s. So I did a bunch, and the one that I ended up hitting was Justin Rose top 10, Cameron Young top 10, Colin Morikawa top 10, and Tyrrell Hatton top 10. Parlay 10 cents to win $39.15.
But that was one that kind of felt good all
10
weekend, right?
cents.
Didn't that feel good all weekend? Weren't all those guys kind of relative near the top all weekend?
Tyrrell was bad the first day and then shot up.
Jill, I think, had a 60.
He was plus 700. He was plus 700.
Yeah. Are we
But
good?
like,
so
didn't he have like
$1
a 67
a dollar
or
would have been
65 day?
A dollar would have been $3.
Wait, was it
$3.90.
pre-tournament or live?
Pre-tournament.
It's still sick.
Dollar would have been
That's sick. It's even
$3.90.
sicker.
$390.
Yeah.
But
We don't unit shame here.
I in 2024, I only did this 3 times, but I think for 2 of the 3 majors, because I know Scotty won the Masters that year, and I think, did he win the U.S. Open that year or PGA?
Bryson won.
He won a lot.
That's right. He beat Rory that year. That's
Yes.
right.
Yeah, because that insane bunker shot on 17.
Yeah. All I know is before every tournament, I'd put like a little sprinkling on Scotty, and it paid out.
I
way
did that. I
more.
rolled like
I'm
7
not good
tournaments.
at gambling, but it paid out.
Dude, I'm sure if you bet on him to any degree of this tournament live, you would have made a lot of money because he had a 7 under round 3.
Well, but like I was picking him as winner.
No, I know.
I
that's
wasn't.
sick,
I
yeah.
wasn't even like doing anything like that.
Yeah.
And in 2024, that was when he was just God mode.
Yeah, he was ripping.
Well, 2024 and 2025.
Yeah, it's interesting.
He's
interesting this year.
He's
Still good.
He's
yeah.
No,
He's
but his
still
temper's getting a little bit up there. I think that was
Yeah.
an issue with Ted. Like that's one of the reasons why Ted he was looking to move on from Scotty. I think in 22.
Yeah.
I want to say.
Yeah.
And this year he hasn't been. He's been up there. Don't get me wrong. He's been like playing fantastic, but he hasn't been winning, and he's been getting upset. So interested to see how the second half. Well, I guess the second third of the season is kind of doing for him. We had the first major.
What have we had so far? Just
Just the Masters.
the Masters, and
What's
we're about
next?
to,
One's got to be soon.
I think
right?
PGA, right?
PGA's next.
Yeah.
And then
What do y'all think about like
I
the
don't know
U.S.
which
Open,
is
like
up
Spawn winning last year, and he was like 1 over.
Dude, so I love that, first of all. I
Yeah.
love when the course is
I
difficult.
was about to say,
I love when these guys.
I eat up when a course.
It looks like me.
is
Like
beating
the
those.
only guy, he was
Yeah.
1 under. He was
There's
the only
nothing
guy
better
under.
than
It looks like
watching
me.
someone
Crazy.
hit a shot and you're like, I could do that.
Maybe not in those same
never,
conditions, but
ever.
if I'm out in the course, I'm doing that same exact thing.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Well, it just
It's
shows
like,
how
I never
great
watch
they
golf
are.
and think I could do that, but when you watch someone like win with one over, like they're
Right.
gonna hit a
It
shot.
just shows how great they are when they fuck up a shot. We'll fuck 3 more up, and they'll like figure a way out of that.
Well,
way.
yeah, they'll still par, and I'll be like putting off the green. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Well, Bob
I
McIntyre
didn't
did that
for
at the
roll.
Masters. I don't know if you saw that. In like number 12, he putted. He was on the green putter all the way off.
Yeah.
He was playing with
Oh.
Scotty and Gary Woodland.
Oh my.
Wait, who?
He was playing with Woodland and Scotty.
Who was it?
Robert McIntyre.
I think you're talking
The
about
Irishman.
what was the the Chinese guy? That was with Scotty
is it
on-
Hao Tung Lee?
Hao
maybe?
Tung Lee? Hao Tung
He's
Lee.
awesome. I'm a huge stan, bro.
Lee.
He was hey Lee. He was in the woods. Like the picture is so funny. I'm sure you.
Yeah, I saw that one.
The picture of him in the woods, and then he gets to the green, and Scotty's making his run to like try to catch momentum.
Yeah, Scotty was like shot a 65 that day or
Yeah.
something.
And while that's going on, like hole 12 or 13, Hao Tung Lee's in the bushes, the gape, gets to the green, putts it, and you just see Scotty's face just go. And then like 5 seconds later, it just rolls into the
Gone.
water. You're like,
Yeah.
Hao Tung's having a tough day, and I love that
I'd never heard of
I'm
him.
a Hao Tung guy.
big
I
Hao
followed
Tung
him, and
guy.
he like, yeah, and he immediately like posted something on social media about it, and I just love a guy that comes in and is good and
All
just
right.
like makes fun of himself.
Quick cutscene. Sammy's camera over here says storage full. Do we need to do anything?
Well, at that point, nobody can see his beautiful face. You
That's
have a
all right.
baby shower at 2 o'clock. I've got something at 2 o'clock.
Yeah,
So
let's
how about
wrap it.
So what I will do, and I have done in the past, I'll just put a picture of your face
Yeah, that works.
on the
That'll
on the
play.
screen. So that'll be perfect. But anything you guys, we probably got 15 minutes to wrap it up here.
Cool.
What did we come into today expecting to talk about that we have not yet touched base on? Anything? Sammy said he was doing a ton of research and preparation, so I was kind of expecting
Yeah, I
something
know,
from
right?
him here. But
I
put him on the spot.
hey,
Yeah, come on, Sammy.
well now that the camera's off
Yeah.
of me, I would say things that we haven't talked about.
Lots of NFL. We didn't really dive into NIL, but we did talk
yeah.
about a lot of NFL football in particular.
Yeah. I would say things that I kind of assume we would talk about is kind of like Richmond and like the Richmond, like everyone's perspective on it because you guys are not from here. I'm from here.
Great
and like
talking
I just
point,
kind of
yeah.
assumed like at some point we'd group in on that because everyone, I know we all love it and we all live here.
Yes.
Obviously, we're all friends. So we love it. But I feel like you guys moving here from out of town, living here, you guys both have your lovely ladies living with y'all. I feel like your perspective of Richmond is so different from mine, and I always am so interested because I've seen
Sure.
like Richmond go from, you know, like I used to go out to Broad Street and it used to be forests, and now it's short pump.
Right.
And like I watched that happen, and like you guys get here and you're like, oh, this is what Richmond's like. And every time I've talked to Gray about it, I'm always like, I love his perspective, but I'm always shocked because I'm like, no, like this is what it was like, and he's like, well, okay,
Right,
Like,
right.
So yeah, that was one thing I definitely wrote down. When I
Okay.
was like,
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Chime
so
in,
I
so
moved
that
here
I'll
out of
follow up.
college.
Y'all's side was.
I'll follow up.
I moved here out of college. Wasn't expecting much. I came here the summer before, got blacked out a few times, so felt like that was a pretty good start to somewhere I
omen.
could live. I lived in the fan
Some
for
would
about
say.
4 years,
Somewhat.
Scott's Edition for a year, and I think Richmond's fun. It's a different perspective of like you definitely see kind of like the high school groups coming back together as you get older and like, you know, kind of settle down. But, you know, party on. Party on. That's all I got to say. It's been a fun time. I love living here. It's a good time. Got to, you know, work hard during the week, party during the weekend.
That's an interesting perspective, I will say, because like I had this conversation recently about not ancient cultures, but like even like a couple hundred years ago, and even in Europe, somewhat. Like, people are more inclined to stay in their hometown or return home after college or like live in their family's home for 20 years. And I find that very interesting and alluring about Richmond City because I feel like people love it so much they're willing to come back. There's a reason to be here, right? Like the people here is what makes it what it is. Infrastructurally, I wouldn't say it's the best city on the East Coast, but in terms of events, things to do, current infrastructure, I mean, we have everything. We have Costco's, which is a huge one. Obviously, we don't have like In-N-Out, which I would like. We're getting Dave's Hot Chicken. I'm huge about. But like,
there's one in Sword Pump.
Everything important is already there. I know. Everything important is already here and kind of built out. Now we could do better with utility infrastructure. You know, water, electrical, whatever. Yeah.
All right,
but I will say
real quick.
it gives just like a very laid back vibe, and that's my favorite piece about it. I'm originally from Pennsylvania. I don't know if I said that. Virginia Tech, Colorado, DC, made my way down here. This is my favorite city that I've been to.
Did you live like with the Amish growing up in Pennsylvania?
I didn't know.
Great question. Fantastic question. Did you hear that?
Did you live with the Amish growing up in Pennsylvania?
Oh,
So,
my God, the Amish.
Couple interesting stories. I lived about 30 minutes from Lancaster, which is a city itself, more in between like a town city. It's got a decent population, but they, right outside of the main city limits, huge Amish population. So a couple ways that's impacted me. They have like little Amish grocery stores that they set up, very cheap produce and very well like
the cinnamon rolls.
Stuff.
They make like crazy
they make
pastries.
They make subs.
Yes.
They make subs at this place, and they sell like rice, produce, meats, cheeses, everything. You know, fantastic, great pricing, always good. Like I said, I think it was during the intermission, I did a lot of flea markets when I was in high school. I bought and sold action figures, comic books, collectibles, Pokemon cards, and the Amish always had stands at this inside place, and you guys already mentioned it, baked goods, shoe fly pie,
so good.
cinnamon buns. Yeah. It was fantastic. Now, although I didn't roam amongst the Amish, and I wish I would have experienced a rum springer, I really do.
Oh, yeah.
Never got into their culture as much as I would have liked to, honestly. Maybe not from like a religious or spiritual perspective, but like just know. I want to know what they're doing, and maybe now that I have this platform, I can go interview some Amish folk.
That'd be
so
epic.
interesting.
I will say,
Great question. That was fantastic.
I mean, it's probably just like every market that you said that you went to in Pennsylvania, but the Amish market in Annapolis, Maryland, is by far the best market that I've ever been to. And
In what ways?
because they have
Furniture?
everything. No, everything under the sun, like food wise.
Okay.
Like, they're from Pennsylvania. They do a transit, and they go 4 days of working, 3 days off.
Oh, really?
And
But they work their ass off.
they work
on those
their ass
4
off,
days.
and they have people working from like 7 years old all the way up to 80.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they're just a community that has been there forever. When I went up and visited my buddy that was at the Naval Academy, every time we go there, we have to go to the Amish market.
Yeah.
And it is incredible. This little 8-year-old girl is like slaying pretzel.
Yeah.
And like unbelievable. And I've been there for a Naval Academy graduation. I've gone during Christmas time multiple times, and then I've gone just at a random time. And when I tell you, this place is slam.
Always popping.
Every time. Because you can get any type of beef, any type of veggie, you can get any type of baked goods. And
Like
you
beef,
can get it,
like raw, like cut, and
That's
like
my next need in Richmond. If you guys got any plugs for like quarter cows, maybe
Yeah,
like I need some
like
of
a
that.
butcher.
Belmont Butchery.
Yeah,
they're
I've heard
but I want like
Belmont
I want like
Butchery.
I want like a farm, so I get that shit for like half cost.
Yeah.
I want them to give
You
it
could
to
probably
me with
drive
the
somewhere within an hour
legs
from
still
here.
on, bro.
I bet there's an Amish community within an hour.
I want
from
it still
here.
mooing.
Yeah, but honestly,
like a
probably
cow
not
tongue.
too far outside. So when on the way to the Hollows, there's a place called Gilman's Farm and
Yes.
Feed.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they sell it, but they have like big like flea markets. I've yet to make my way out there. I need.
Yeah.
They have some. They're advertising, what is it, Zach Bryan or something? Did you see that?
Yeah.
You said you played there the other day. They have a huge like advertisement board. I'm like, is that real? Do they really have this guy?
Oh, no.
Is that who it was or somebody else?
Even like funnier but darker. We passed the sign. I played at the Hollows yesterday, and we were passing the sign, and John was like, "Oh shit, Toby Keith's playing."
Oh, it's Toby Keith, not Zach
and
Bryan.
we were like,
Keith, R.I.P.
Will and I were sitting there. We're like, "Oh, that's awesome." Wait, so he's passed away.
He's gone.
So how is he playing tomorrow?
Yeah.
I don't know, but he's on the sign.
Yeah.
Maybe
he's
that's what
being
I saw.
marketed. Yeah. Toby Keith
Toby
is playing
Keith.
today, apparently.
American girl.
American gas.
Do karaoke next time?
Yes, we should.
So I do have like an auxiliary input. Play a song.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Next time.
I will say I don't know if your audience really wants to listen to Gray and I
The addicts.
sing. The
addicts.
The addicts. Yeah.
That's funnier the more you say it.
I mean, that's gonna catch on.
At some point.
I don't think your audience
better.
wants to listen to us sing. I think we could talk music for like several hours.
Yeah.
Like I definitely think
Is that a topic of conversation for the next one?
Next one.
Please. Yeah. I will like when I tell you meeting Gray 6 years ago, and like he came from Nashville, like went to I'm not gonna start name
Montgomery
dropping
Bell
stuff.
Academy.
Okay,
An
well, he
elite
said it.
institution.
Yeah, well, he said it. Yeah, but he went there, and like when I met Gray, and he's like, I went to UTK, like I'm from Nashville.
Go Vols.
I'm expecting like the most heavy country, like genre
Without
like, nothing
profiling
else.
somebody, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, yeah.
We
And
haven't
then, like,
profiled
this
at all
dude, This
today.
dude like walks
Zero
up.
profile.
Zero.
This dude walks up to me and just starts diving in
tears.
on the most like heavy deep rap, and I was so
Like
not
Young
ready
Dolph.
for it.
Young Dolph.
Like I bought Gray a Young
That came on at
Dolph.
the wedding I was at this past weekend.
Let's go.
I was like,
That's it.
the DJ player. I was like, is this Young Dolph?
Yes, sir. If I did cut my legs off.
I bought him a Young Dolph sweatshirt after he passed away for Gray's birthday, and Gray was like, "Dude, this is like the greatest gift
It was a
ever."
heartfelt
that's a
gift.
good present.
It's a great gift.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I try to be a good friend.
This is so kind of non sequitur, but have you seen that? Who was wearing that Mac Miller Steelers shirt the other day? That's a big talk. Have you seen that
I
one?
didn't see that.
It's like the Blue
Haven't.
Slide Park album on but
Yeah,
Steelers
yeah.
across it. It's sick.
That's
Well,
kind of
that's
sweet.
badass. Yeah, because
That's cool.
he was a Pittsburgh guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He and Nick Coletti.
I didn't know Nick Coletti was
Nick Coletti's
Pittsburgh
a
guy.
Pittsburgh guy,
Is he
bro.
still doing like YouTube shit
He's
and
doing
stuff?
like
He used to
comedy
be
shows
so
like
funny.
that Casey Frey guy is like
I
the
remember him
dancer.
too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
God, that was
just want
Vine.
to ball with my
Yeah,
bros.
Vine. Yeah.
That was Vine. We talked about that recently too. Not enough
Vine.
people remember Vine.
Well, dude, it's
Vine
it's
was-
not
Nick Coletti.
surprising
Vine was
I'm
one of the
hooked to
golden
TikTok
ages.
because Vine, I was so hooked to Vine.
Me
when it was
too.
on
I made
there.
a ton of them.
Like TikTok at first, I was like, oh, this is.
really?
Yeah,
Are
absolutely.
they still in the ether?
I don't think
I don't
so.
know if you
I
can
think
get 'em
Vine's like
anymore.
completely vanished.
So, like, you
I
can't-
made
yeah,
some too.
so they're probably out there in the what is it, the cloud?
Yeah.
But,
In the cloud.
No, they're
but-
lost media.
Really?
Probably,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
a good topic we can get into. Lost media.
Lost.
You ever see like a videos? Like, remember when like the Nickelodeon was like hacked in 2006? And I was like,
No.
oh, I swear I
No.
saw this video. Have you ever seen like any of those
No.
videos? I think
No.
they're all fake, but it's like
Interesting.
like a. If you watch one, you would swear like when I was a kid I saw that. It's a great.
Is
I'll
it like
show
a
you.
Bernstein Bears thing? Like
Kind of. I
like
know what
you
you're
always
talking about
is
there.
it like a butterfly effect? You always thought it was what an
Yeah.
eye, but it's actually Bernstein.
Yeah,
or
where,
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
fruit of the
yeah,
loom has
yeah,
the cornucopia.
yeah.
Yes, yeah, that
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah.
Doing something right though, marketing ploy or whatever.
I'll
They're
show
getting
you
us to
this
talk
video
about it.
after, but it's great. If you watch it, you're like, I swear I remember when that happened.
Interesting.
Damn.
Yeah.
06. Sheesh.
Yeah.
What were we-
also,
what were we,
I
second
know we
grade?
got the short pump out here. Also, like I remember as a kid, like my mom would take me to the mall.
Yes.
Like malls were like a big thing, but like there's only one open left in Nashville. All the other ones have been like shut down.
And you said yours is massive but very indoors.
Ours is massive but very indoors, but they all used to be like that. Now like
they're pushing online commerce.
Yeah.
You're the Regency on steroids.
Yeah, but the Green Hills one in Nashville, the one that's still open, is like where all like the like Gucci stores, like it's where like high end stores are.
So it's
like,
almost
that's where
like
the
walking,
first.
It's like walking from Caesars like through that.
Exactly. Like in Vegas, exactly. It's 100%
Wow,
like that. Like you're going like it's the movie theater right on top of it.
I've never been to Vegas. Need to go some point.
You should go just out of sports fandom. It's kind of like if you find your right spots, it's kind of like sports fan dream.
I will say,
whether you gamble or
it's
not.
definitely the most expensive time to go. But
Yeah.
Gray and I went. I know Gray's been multiple times, but I've only been once. Definitely don't do 3 nights.
Yeah,
2 nights.
2 nights is
But,
perfect.
I
Friday,
went
Saturday.
for the first Thursday, Friday, Saturday of March Madness.
That's the time. To
And
go.
that was 2023 when we went. And when I tell you, that was the
Peak.
It was
peak
peak.
of stimulation and sports.
It's like March Madness all day, and then there's like Fisher and like a bunch of we saw the
we're at the tower
Chain
with
You saw
Fisher
Fisher?
like front
Yeah,
row.
we saw Fisher, and then the next day we watched Tennessee play Duke.
know we
And
like
while
Fisher.
I was watching Tennessee
I
play
know you
Duke,
like
they were all
Fisher,
at the Chain Smokers.
Yeah. We
pool
had
party.
Fisher until 3 a.m, and then we
Basketball starts at like 9 in the morning because it's
we
West
went back.
Coast.
We got some sleep.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, we did. And like basketball started, we were watching it for a couple hours, and then we go to a pool party and watch the Chainsmokers play. And I'm like, this is
not real.
this is not sustainable.
No, it's also, and you're like, all right, I'm gonna step away. I'm gonna get a hot dog or eat something. It's like, all right, here's a hot dog for $30. Yeah, it's like, all right.
Yeah, I would see. Two things. I want to go to a show at the Sphere. I really want to see a show at the Sphere.
That so bad.
And I love to gamble, just not in large units. Like I'm more about the gaming than I am like winning money. I know realistically the house always wins, so I'm not trying to gamble too much. Yeah. But I want to play blackjack. I want to play poker. I want to play craps. I want to do all this stuff. My buddy had a bachelor party in Oceans Casino in Atlantic City.
Yeah, I've been there. It's
Minimum bets for blackjack were like $25.
Yeah,
and I was like, dude,
but hey, if you
I'd
think
say
that's bad, Vegas is worse.
I'm sure.
You either have to go to the Hooters and play like 50
Vegas,
cent
I
hands
was
or like
so
play 25.
I was so humbled. It was like obviously my first time out there, but like it was the fastest I've ever seen $400. Like
Yeah.
Like I know I could tap
on the
my
table
card $400. I would argue it was faster.
Sammy watched me Tennessee money line against Duke. We beat Duke in the tournament. Got paid like $2,000 out of that, and I lost that $2,000 at Bellagio in like
2 seconds.
17 minutes. Yeah.
What were you playing? Roulette? Blackjack?
Yeah, roulette's. It's fun to play if you have.
You play
money.
craps at all?
A little bit.
I've heard craps and blackjack are kind of the best
Blackjack
odds.
is like the top of the house. Like that's the best odds.
Craps is also one of those that like
it's community game too. Right?
Like if you see someone that's like running the table, like try to join in and like
blackjack,
be a part
even
of
though it say like if you double and you split when you're supposed to, it's like supposed to be close to 50-50. It's like you get in blackjack and you like double a couple times and like a dealer turns a 6 into 11 into a 21. Like it's one that'll rip your heart out. Oh yeah, sure. It'll rip your heart out.
Question: you said the Sphere. I'm curious, what would y'all's Sphere like best concert be?
I want to see Fish. Or
that was
like
last weekend, dude.
I know. One of my buddies went. He's also been on the podcast.
Don't
2
they or
episodes. D Mills, I think episode 41 and 40. I think he was on.
D Mills.
Shout out D Mills. Yeah. Unfortunately, he's a Charlottesville lover, but he did graduate from Radford, so we'll give him a little bit of benefit
so he's
of the
got
doubt.
some Blacksburg in it.
Yeah. So, but he's a UVA fan, so we talk a lot about college basketball. But all right. We have time for one more short topic, and I think that's it. Anything else? Sammy, put him on the spot. He delivered.
Yeah, all right.
Very happy with that. I'm just throwing it out there. If you had anything, I put him on the spot because I know he said he did a lot of preparation for the pod. So that's why I put him on the spot. But if there's anything else.
I have enough for like several more podcasts.
Oh, sure.
I mean, it's very evident that once this group gets going, we could probably
it's working out.
for
We know that.
hours and hours and hours.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if I had to say one last thing.
I would say, yeah, I'll let Gray.
One last thing is like, why after the third or fourth beer does my bladder just like shrink by 10? Because now I gotta piss again.
You broke the seal, man.
Yeah, I broke the seal, but
is there
like science behind broke the seal?
I wonder if it's a physical or a mental thing.
Yeah. Hey, but it feels like both right now.
Yeah, the more you think about having to piss, the worse it gets.
I was gonna say, like, there's a reason that I'm sitting like this.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
like if I was sitting like Tyler, I would have been like.
We went 20 minutes longer the first time.
Really?
So I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Well, I guess never mind. We went and broke the seal, and then never mind. I take it back. The science backs it up.
I thought you just meant the whole podcast. I'm gonna say like. I feel like I could sit here and it'd be like, oh shit, it's 4 a.m. It's like,
well, that was 2 hours.
If definitely
we've been going for 2 hours.
Definitely so. If there was like a TV,
dude.
if we had this TV rolling.
That's what this is for. We could have put this on.
Like a playoff game. We could sit here and
here
John about a playoff game for like 6 hours.
So eventually I would like to have this TV up here, and then this will have a monitor, and then we'll have a wireless mouse and keyboard. So for instance, when you're talking about Grumpy down in Nashville, we would have had that pulled up on the screen for people to take a look at because we would screen cap that. Yeah. So live, real time, people will be able to look at what we're watching on the screen. And initially, I apologize. We were supposed to do the Masters, and that's why I had this set up. So I literally put it in here after we had texted about it so we could watch golf while doing the podcast.
What was it? You were, you had to go to France.
Oh, I had to go to France. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, how are the baguettes?
Sounds terrible.
Baguettes fantastic. Really? Pastries fantastic. Yeah. Crepes fantastic. Coffee was good. Wine was great.
Did you have any croissant?
Of course. Yeah. We walked 50 miles in 4 days. Yeah. So that was also
Is
great.
It kind of? I've never been to France. Is it kind of like Italy though? Like if you're hungry in the middle of Paris, like you can just find. There's a place every 2.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. But Paris was commercialized. It's like the fashion capital, so everything was very expensive. Yeah, I did find some sweet coats at a thrift store though. I was very excited about that.
I'm sure you guys were all asking. Yeah, I've been to Greece.
Yeah.
But it's very clear where it's been commercialized and where it hasn't.
Yeah. Yes.
Like Mykonos was very commercialized. Everything else, not
a lot of their
pay for a prostitute right here.
A lot of their commerce revolves around tourists.
That was not what I was referring to, by the way. If that's what anyone was thinking.
Hey, for a disclaimer.
So you haven't been to Amsterdam?
I
always been to the red light.
You wanna laugh? I got my passport in 2023, a month before I went to Greece. It's the first time I've been out of the country.
Because he's a patriot. He's a patriot.
I've only been out of the country
first.
3 times now. Once we went to Jamaica. I was 18, so I could drink. We went all-inclusive resort, the whole family. And then Grace and I have traveled. Actually, I lied. It was 4 times now. We traveled to Mexico. We went to Tulum for like 4 days.
Darn.
And then we went to Ireland. Oh, no. And then we went to Spain recently. We went to Majorca. And then I just went to
That
France
sounds like 5 to me.
5.
I can't count. A ton of fingers kept going up.
No, that was all one trip. Well, one of them.
Yeah.
No, they were all different trips.
So. Oh, really? All right. Well, then, that is 5.
Yeah.
Did you get to golf in Ireland?
Ireland was awesome.
Did you get to golf?
Grace and I, yes. The first night we were there, we stayed up till like 3 or 4 in the morning with a group of Irish natives. And the next morning we had to get a car and drive halfway across the country.
It's epic. Did you like go to like Tipperary or like the little towns within?
We we landed in Dublin. We did there for a night. It was on St. Patrick's Day. So that was fantastic. Grace's birthday was the next day. We drove
March 18th.
We drove to the cliffs of Moher, and then we drove to Killarney, I think was the town. And then we went over to, there's another larger town next door. We did that the next day. Starts with a G. I can't think. We went there the next day, spent the day there for her birthday. And then the following day, we drove all the way to Dingle, which was like a little coastal town.
Dingle?
It's called Dingle.
Quandale Dingle?
Dingleberry?
Quandale Dingle?
We saw that, and then we stayed in another larger town.
Yeah,
for the
there's
night,
just
and then
like
we
a
had to
bunch of little
leave.
inns and pubs throughout the country.
Stay like
that's what I did
B&Bs
too.
and
We
did
did
the small
golf.
stuff.
It's so small too.
Yeah, it is small.
And like
Dublin was large, but everything else was kind
Yeah.
of small.
Yeah.
But when you're driving up through the mountain, like the rocky towns, it seems like it's like huge.
White
I
knuckling.
want
But it's like the size
to
of,
do
like,
that so
Virginia.
bad. I just haven't.
It was cool because them
never.
and the UK are the only ones on the other side of the road, so I
Yeah,
did get to
right.
drive on the left.
Yeah.
Which is whack.
Oh,
Yeah.
no way.
Yeah.
Ireland's on the left?
Yeah, they're UK. They're a British colony.
Yeah.
Oh.
They kind of. I'm not
And they
sure.
broke
They kind of
off.
hate that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rory's like
probably.
Northern Irish.
Yeah.
Because the IRA, that was like a huge
yeah.
thing.
Next
I'm not-
podcast.
Honestly, though,
Come
yes,
at ya,
I have
black and
to. I have to reach out.
tans.
There's one kid that was telling me that like 2 in the morning they made me a transfusion. In Ireland, it was pretty gas.
Yeah.
Was it?
And I was like, bro, tell me about it.
Yeah.
30-minute explanation of like the entire Irish history. Unfortunately, I can't remember that.
Like these fucking Protestants are fucking trying to take off my Catholic religion. Shit like that. Type shit.
type shit. Young Dolph. R.I.P.
Flipper.
Flippa to Skippa. The Fifth Migos, man.
Yeah. I know,
Oh,
right?
man.
All right, we'll talk about rap next time, too.
they
All right,
keep-
fellas.
They keep getting.
Final comments. Gray's was fantastic. Led to another 10 minutes.
Yep.
What else we got? Anything before the closing arguments, as they say in a courtroom?
I'm about to whiz my pants.
Closing arguments. No, I don't have anything closing. I would just say,
We got anything exciting coming up?
I mean, shit.
Work. Yeah, working.
I'm like one of the few single guys that is left in my friend group, and
Yeah.
so exciting things. All my friends getting married.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Getting
shit.
strange.
12 weddings this year, 10 next year already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
good
we've got like
grief.
7 or 8
I'm
this year.
sick of it. People need to stop getting married. They need to come to my wedding when I get married. They need to stop getting
But everybody else,
I think
fuck it.
Katie's gonna burst through the window and be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, is it happening?"
All right, I'm dancing a jig over here.
All right, fellas. Well,
Thank you so
everybody who's made it this far, we appreciate each and every one of you. Can't believe you've made it to 2 hours and 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever we're
Holy
living at here.
shit.
I know we discussed it during the break. I'm hoping to delay this till episode 69 because that would be fantastic, but not sure that we can make this happen. But we'll see in the future. Could be. What is it? What do they call it? Like a game time decision.
Maybe next time you can like split Sammy and I off and be like, all right, Gray, tell me the real story about what you think about Sammy.
Yeah,
Just like
he goes
2
sits
hours of
outside.
bashing on him.
I mean, if you want to sit here for 4 hours, I'll tell you about
Yeah,
Greg.
we just start bashing on each other.
I'll
All
start-
right,
I'll
I'm
start
sorry to
about
cut
it.
I
you
just
off.
got to get a larger SD card, and then we're good for that.
All right, well, thank you so much. It's
Yeah,
been a
thanks for
blast.
having us.
All right, everybody, you can find us on Spotify. We're on rss.com is the new podcast hosting platform, so we're on there. Slantedaddict.com, Apple Music, YouTube to see these guys' glorious faces. Excited to continue the video atmosphere we've got going on. But for everybody out there, thanks for listening this long. To the two of you, I really appreciate you making the schedules work. We have to do it at least one more time, and then we'll tumble that over the next time. Rolling the Scotty
absolutely.
bets from 2024.
Please.
So fantastic time. Appreciate you guys for making the time to come over here, and we'll see you
Haven't
guys
made it
next
work.
time.
Let's go. Shout out to the addicts.
The
Yep,
Addicts.
Shout out. Thanks for having me, brother.
See you guys.